killing me. It's killing me. Oh shit. I didn't fucking. God damn it. I want to eat this damn burrito real fast. All right. Another one. What am I going to watch? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out though. We'll figure something out. Win, 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 win. I was like, that song's hell of old. Can it really be true? Every time. I don't know. Movie rules. Oh. Hmm. Praxis. Or ignoring him, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna click on that too. I want to look at that. I want to know what he's talking about. Hold on, give me a second. Hold up, hold up. Where my phone go, bruh? Hold on. Where's my phone at? Oh, that's that. It's my wallet. There go my weed. Where the fuck is my phone? Where's my phone at? I'm gonna speak on the family, Crody. Give me a family, Crody. God, where is my cellular device? I came in this motherfucker with it. I came in here with my phone. What the fuck? What the fuck? Apparently, I left my phone in the car. All right, go grab that. Don't you speak on the family, Crody? We can get deep with the family, Crody. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I knew that bitch was gonna bite. I knew she was gonna fuck with that. Whew. All right. Don't go speak on the family, Crody. Hey, get deep with the family, Crody. I'm gonna wash my hands. We good now.
Fresh squeezed taste. Can we get a round of applause for lemonade? Say yes to simple.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Last night, the BET Awards took place at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. The ceremony was hosted by Taraji P. Henson, which makes her fourth consecutive time as the Master of Ceremonies. Of course, with this being a live show, anything can happen, and as it appears, actor and comedian Donald Glover, who some know as Childish Gambino, would present the award for Album of the Year, not without going off script for a moment. While presenting the award during last night's ceremony, Glover was extremely honest by simply telling the audience he feels like he should have more BET awards. He would start by saying, "This isn't personal, but I just feel like I should have more BET awards. I'm serious."
It's the Black Entertainment Television Awards. How much more entertaining do I have to do? It doesn't really make sense. I have more Grammys than Will Smith, which makes no sense, but I have the same amount of BET awards as Sam Smith. Me and Sam Smith are neck and neck at the Black Entertainment Television.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Sam Smith would end up winning Best New Artist at the 2015 BET Awards, while Glover as Childish Gambino wouldn't win a BET Award in 2019 for Best Music Video, where This Is America picked up the prize.
If I have to do, I don't know, Baby Boy or something, just let me know. I'll have Jonathan Majors put me in a headlock and shake my head. I'll do it.
The last 2 years, Glover has been...
Nah, for real though, because I ain't gonna lie. Because BET, they could now... Because I think there's black owned. I think. I don't know. But BET definitely could have highlighted Atlanta, this fucking TV show. Because that is like... I don't even know why BET ain't even pick that shit up. BET should pick it up and do reruns of Atlanta. That show was fire.
Nominated for Best Actor, losing both awards to Damson Idris in 2023 and Denzel Washington last night. Now, Glover's comments last night would spark a debate online about certain black artists not being considered black enough. In addition to Donald Glover, Tyler, the Creator, was another name social media had mentioned as an artist who's had success on every major outlet besides BET. Now, this isn't the first criticism from artists to BET. Just last year, Lenny Kravitz spoke to Esquire, where he revealed he hasn't always felt celebrated by Black Awards show, naming BET and the Source Awards as two examples. Kravitz would later clear up his comments via statement on social media. My Black musical heritage means a lot to me, and I owe my success to my supporters who have taken this journey with me over the span of my career. My comment was meant to express a concern about ensuring that Black artists are being recognized for their work in what is now being called non-traditional Black music.
Facts.
Which it is not. BT and countless others have paved the way for this type of recognition. I hope that by sharing my concern, a spotlight will be shone on this issue. So what do you guys think of Donald Glover's speech and pointing out that Sam Smith has the same amount of BET Awards as him? What do you guys think of last night's show overall? Let us know in the comments below.
I have not watched the BET.
And also, a huge congratulations to Killer Mike for winning Album of the Year for his new album, Michael. Stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube.
It went away. Where the fuck did the point and shoot go? Oh, man. I hate when it does that. Oh, I wonder what he's talking about. Yeah, let me click on this.
As a father who works full-time, I want to be an example to show them that even though education and your dreams can be difficult to achieve,
that was rough. Like, this is the most intense, definitely the most intense conversation story I've ever heard spoken, bro. Like, God.
Y'all want to hear this? Y'all want to hear this? Yep. You know what? At this point, just leave Blade alone. I would like to see a new Blade and like them explore Blade more, but bro, at this fucking point, bro.
All right, so I wanted to talk about this leaked footage of this physical altercation between P-Nice and Brick Baby that's been setting the internet ablaze lately.
Let's see if this
so
is
let
fake
me explain
or
what's going on. So Three Fingers Whack has apparently leaked the footage that's been concealed for all these weeks of Brick Baby apparently getting choked out by P-Nice during a chaotic situation at No Jumper. And I'd like to explain what happened. So many weeks ago, there was a rumor being spread, mostly by P-Nice and Three Fingers Whack, that our very own Brick Baby from Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips had been apparently snatched off his feet and strangled by P-Nice during a situation that popped off behind the scenes at No Jumper. And the rumor was that there was footage of this and everything, but we never saw the footage. It never came out. And the fans were just left in the dark to wonder what really happened that fateful night. And ever since this rumor started, P-Nice has been popping it like he did something to Brick. And Brick denied that he was ever choked, and there was no footage to corroborate anyone, so everyone ended up siding with Brick because no one likes P-Nice, because it's believed that he's a weirdo. So people just sided with Brick on this one, and that's where it left off until a couple days ago, the footage actually leaked. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Because a lot of people are saying that Brick Baby went out sad and that the footage shows that P-Nice was telling the truth and everything else. I do have a problem with that, and I'm going to explain why, but I'd like to start this lesson today with our first clip. So this first clip is going to be Three Fingers Whack 100. This is what he posted to Instagram moments before the footage leaked. This was him sort of taking credit for the leak and everything. He's filming himself in bed. He's presumably naked, of course. That's what he does when he's feeling... So when Whack 100's up to something like really diabolical, he will disrobe and get into bed and address these men. So he's laying in bed, he's filming himself, he's packed with zest. You'll see what I mean. And I wanted to show you this first because this is what dropped before the footage leaked. And this is what got the ball rolling as far as the narratives online. And so let's go ahead and roll this first clip.
It's time. I violated Adam, snaking him behind his back. I got the call from up top. And today was your day. I started you off this morning. I'm gonna let the Keyways finish you off tonight. Everybody, stay tuned. You are about to see the demise of Brick Baby. Hey, Brick Baby, I ain't never seen a nigga looking so scared in his life. All that tough shit you be talking is
man.
over with. Done data. No jumper will be accepted applications. You are done.
So Three Fingers Whack is really passionate about this, and I'm wondering. So when I watched this, I was wondering, what is he talking about with the 16? He says that Brick Baby snaked the 16, and now he doesn't have a job at No Jumper.
Wait, now
I was
hold
like,
on.
what the fuck's going on?
Now hold on. Let me listen to this video because I'm watching this shit. So now, as I'm looking at this, everything is in real time right now.
Yeah, homies, nigga. And then, nigga, you talk about we was hee ha ha. No, nigga, you was sitting there explaining to me and Ryan how you did motherfucking mean to say nigga nap and all that, and you fuck with the neighborhoods. Like, be real, cuz, on hood. Like, I heard what you said, DW, be real, cuz. I'm 6'0", you niggas ain't never approached me with a problem, bro. Any nigga bigger than me, buffer than me, I'm not playing with, nigga. I'm 60 crippin', I stand on that, nigga. However you niggas wanna play it. However you niggas wanna play it, nigga, yeah. Y'all niggas from a family ass hood that don't beef with each other and all that. Yeah, nigga, go to the park, nigga, on 6'0". Nobody's coming to that park to get you. I don't drop lows, nigga. On the dead homies. I bet you one thing, you niggas couldn't come to the 60s, nigga, and make the cut. No way with all that stripper ass shit, nigga. And I'm not talking about you, DW, with that one. Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, come on, cuz niggas can't make the cut over here. Niggas ain't hard enough, nigga, all that fighting and all that. First and foremost, nigga, don't lie about no federal. Hey, listen, cuz, dead homies, the homies took the door for niggas in the feds. On the dead homies, nigga, niggas is programming with snitches. Like, come on, gang. Like, let's be real, cuz, on 6-0. Niggas not like me, cuz, nigga, you could be buff and all that. That shit cute, cuz. On 6-0, let you have said insane, nigga, cuz. Next time, yoke me up, say insane, cuz. Cause you ain't gonna get close enough, nigga. On hood, nigga. You should have deaded that issue, nigga. Weird ass, nigga. On the dead homies. I gave you the tape, nigga, so you can motherfucking post it, nigga, and see how dumb you look, nigga. On 6-0 saying that you had me off my feet talking about on the insane crib. What you say about the shut your saucy, yo, what you call it? Zesty ass up. Nigga didn't know nigga say nothing about insane. Nigga, on hood, tell you, nigga, nigga, unlike you, like, nigga, I'm supposed to be the one that's mad about insane, bro. You just hood. First and foremost, nigga, don't lie about no federal. Hey, listen, cuz. First and foremost.
Oh, okay. That's twice. Okay, he didn't mean to post that twice. Let me see. And nigga Chuck Lil Shitty from 60s rebraided the video. Trying to stop me.
Yeah, I bet you everything in that motherfucking shoebox, nigga. Your life savings, nigga. And it costs where I'm at. And like I said, I am a corporation. I am a business. This is the person that handles my business. Lawsuits for birth parties. This just a cease and desist. Copyright. Nigga, did you ask me for permission for the content that I sent you, nigga, when you begging for it? Nigga, you monetizing off my money, nigga.
Get the fuck out.
Everywhere else I decide to strike. Adam, clip that piece of that conversation about your Adam and Wax show. I go see and desist and desist. It was
Okay. Now, okay. I just had to catch up. I just had to catch up to the shit and see what the fuck all going on. Or if lock myself on the still need someone to record someone. Oh yeah, she gone. Oh she out. Oh yeah, she out of there. This nigga on drugs. Oh yeah, she's out of there. Car is out of there. Nigga V's. That's just not my problem. Yeah, she's out of there. Her car is out of there. I'm telling you this, man. If you ain't doing right by your artist, nigga, and come on, man. They gone.
So I was able to catch Brick Baby on one of his lives, and I sent in a super chat asking him to address this rumor that he crossed the 16 and is now not at No Jumper. And this is what Brick Baby had to say when I super chatted him.
Them people in here, nigga, pointing to shoot. He say, please address the rumors by Gummy Bear 100 that you snaked Adam and fired for it. I don't know if this the real point you shoot. That's the only reason why I'm over here. Yeah, babe. But even if it is, you don't be dissing. I don't know. But yeah, we definitely could go over that. Them is rumors. I don't know what's going on. It could be some chat behind the doors. I think what he's saying is the reason that he leaked the footage was to say something about me selling interviews or something. Like, nigga, on 6-0, I already addressed that on the No Jumper show. This not a new phone call. This shit like some weeks old.
All right, so Brick Baby just addressed it. He says that if he's fired, he's unaware that he's fired, and he doesn't know what he would be fired for. So this leads me to believe that Whack 100 yet again is just spewing bullshit out of his mouth. This is what he does. He's a gossip. He's a female at the mouth. He loves to gossip and spread rumors and do all this messy shit. He loves to go to the nail salon and gossip away about how he's going to ruin Brick Baby's life. I want to show you a clip of Whack 100 bragging about how he gave a total of $17,000 to Brick Baby's wife to schmooze her into sleeping with some. I mean, this is nuts.
Right.
This is absolutely nuts. I got to play you this clip.
Let the bitch know where you at. Send a nigga right through there with the FaceTime on. Let your bitch see you with the bitch. Man, we got the homeboy fucking the shit out that nigga wife. I'm a dirty ass nigga. It cost me about $17,000 to work, purses and gifts and shit for the homie to maneuver to get the bitch. But you know, we got the content.
Who you talking about? The nigga from the west side?
Huh? Talking about Brick Baby wife.
Mother of God. He spent $17,000 on purses and things on Brick Baby's wife, so that some other guy, his friend, could have sex with her. I'm sorry, but that sounds cucky to me. That sounds like, so he's arranging sex for a guy and he's paying for this arrangement. This is really weird. And the whole time, Whack 100, you know, he's like in a dark room, just stark naked, rubbing his hands together, just smacking his lips, fluttering his eyes, thinking about how dope this play is. You know what I mean? And so that's what I think is going on. And so I'm wondering, did he pay the guy to do all this too? Or is the guy just in it to win it? Or what? Is he being extorted? Is Whack 100 like, you know, how did the phone conversation go? Did it go like, I'm going to ask you this question. Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully, saying that you was in the bathroom shaving your nutsack because you was going to fuck Brick Baby wife? And on Paru, I said that's exactly what I wanted you to do. You know, there is an urban legend that they say that if you stay on the phone with Whack 100 too long, it turns you gay. I'm starting to believe that to be true. Okay, so let's get back to this Brick Baby and P Nice situation. So this next clip that I want to play for you is a clip from weeks ago. This is a couple days after the altercation. And so P Nice is going to call into the No Jumper show where Adam and DW Flame are having a podcast, and he's going to chase clout by describing what his version of the events was. And he says that he basically strangled Brick Baby like a child. Listen to this.
So the other day he said it wasn't no talking, no insane nothing, or blah, 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 right?
Oh, what happened?
Grabbed him up by his collar. You know how a bully do a little kid in school?
That's how you lift cuz up?
And lift his feet off the ground. That's how I had him against the wall. And I told him, what you say about the hood, nigga?
He did say that, 100%.
He's like, big bro, nah, big bro. Now, did I wrap my hands around his neck and start to squeeze like a python? No, I didn't. But I grabbed him
Did I wrap my hands around his neck and squeeze like a python? No, I didn't. I mean, get this guy something. I don't know what the fuck this guy. This is why no one likes him. He is weird. He's a clout chaser. He's weird. He's strange. He goes around showing everyone his penis on his phone.
P Nice showed me right immediately after that a video of him fucking from, and yeah, he definitely.
Oh, so he ain't even shot.
Like, yeah,
That's fire.
He's ready.
The guy, something's up with him. Okay,
and
I hope people can understand this. And so he's calling in and giving this color commentary of him pressing Brick in Brick's place of work. I thought this was insanely pathetic. Let's continue.
I grabbed him by a collar with both of my hands and pushed my knuckles into his throat and said, "What you say about the hood, nigga?"
100%.
He's like, big bro. And then pushed something down into his pants. You feel me? Pause. He had something on his hip, and I pushed it down.
What?
His pants. You feel me? Disarmed him. You know what I'm saying? And
Disarmed.
that's when you came out a little later after that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so why does this need to be brought up? So what he's bringing up is the fact that Brick Baby may have had a firearm on him, and during this altercation, it may have slipped down his pants. And P Nice wants credit for the gun slipping down Brick Baby's pants. He says that he pushed it down his pants on purpose.
What?
I mean, where do I begin? I mean, why are you snitching? Why are you dry snitching? We didn't even know this. I didn't know this up until this point, by the way. I learned that Brick Baby had this on him allegedly because of this piece of video with P Nice telling on Brick Baby. So my question is, why does P Nice want the cops to know Brick Baby has a firearm? That remains to be seen. But you know, if you guys don't think the cops are watching this stuff, you're wrong. And it does look like DW Flame enjoys dry snitching on the air as well. Look at this.
You was right there, nigga.
I walked up. I said, "P, get off, cuz." And then Brick told me that his gun fell. Nothing. That fell in cuz pants, whatever. Smooth. I tell bro to get off, cuz whatever.
Now I should mention that P Nice and DW Flame are Long Beach Crips. And they're different from the LA, the neighborhood Rolling 60s that Brick Baby's from. They're both Crips, but they're from different gangs. Okay, this is going to come up later. I wanted you guys to know about that, though, because it's important for the storyline. Now, this next clip is going to be Brick Baby responding to this phone call we just went over with DW and P Nice and the 16. So this is Brick Baby responding, and this is what he had to say.
Check it out. I'm gonna say this once and for all. I'm gonna say it one more time. And now, Adam, on 6-0, when you wake up in the morning, call me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm dropping the footage tomorrow, though, because we going to let the world decide that a nigga ever asked me anything about Insane why he choked me. Now, they talk about they confirmed that Brick got choked. You let Cub fabricate and lie in front of you. Ain't a nigga never picked me up off my feet. A nigga ain't never put his hands around my throat. And a nigga ain't never disarmed a nigga, cuz. And I'm standing on that, nigga. On the dead homies, whatever it is. Niggas thinking that size matter and all that shit, cuz. On the dead homies, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. And it just is what it is.
So P Nice told everyone on that phone call that he dug.
That's just not my problem. My problem. That's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. My problem. That's just not my That's just not my problem. Up with it. That's just not my problem. That's just not my problem.
Dug his knuckles into Brick Baby's throat. Wow. Who the fuck thinks that's hard or cool? Who even says that? Who even says that they would do that? I dug my knuckles into his throat? What a weak ass thing to say. And these are the things that, you know, again, this is why people ended up taking Brick's side. Brick said that didn't happen at all. He said, on 6-0, I didn't get choked out. Ain't nobody put their heads around my throat. Ain't nobody choked me out in my life. On 6-0. Well, the dead homies, he was putting it on the dead homies that he did not, his throat was not compromised in any way, is what I was getting from that. His airway was intact at all times. And so this was weeks ago. Everyone sided with Brick. Everyone basically said P-Nice is a fucking weirdo. Okay. And so now, weeks later, the footage has dropped. It has leaked. And now we can go and set the record straight and view it for ourselves and find out what really happened on that night. So without further ado, let's roll the clip of the leaked footage.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on, though.
All right, so that was the footage that leaked, and I got to tell you, at no point did I ever see Brick Baby get strangled or like snatched up in any way.
He got
what
pushed.
I saw was Brick Baby was going after someone. He was going after the security guard. He wanted to have a squabble with No Jumper's security guard, and P-Nice intervened and started screaming, "Your daughter's here! Your daughter's here!" So P-Nice he stepped.
I didn't see nothing.
Snatched him up for dissing his hood.
Well, he got pushed, but I'm like,
Baby said some derogatory thing.
Oh, bro, J-Cat, hold on. Bro breaks up a fight. He's not choking him out. He moves him out the way. Now he does grab his fucking shirt or whatever, well hoodie, but he moves him out the way and says, "Right, your daughter here, nigga." Like, you not smashed, you know. Yo, they're trying to break up a fight. Oh yeah, bro. Hey, yeah, bro, a nerd for sure. Bro's a nerd. Bro, hey, bro is a high power faking ass nerd. No way.
Long Beach. And this is what P-Nice is claiming. This is why he stepped to Brick and like snatched him up. But that's not what this video shows here. What this video shows is he's pulling him by the shirt, reminding him that his family's there, causing him to freeze up as anyone would. I mean, this isn't the street.
Right, Brick was in zero danger.
This is not a gangsta situation. This is No Jumper's office. So this is not a good judge of gangsta at all. And so I think it's so funny that P-Nice is like, this is his claim to fame. This is what he called in to talk about how cool this was. He's de-escalating. He's saying, your daughter's right there. Your daughter's right there. I didn't hear anything else. Okay? And if he's bragging about overpowering Brick Baby, who he outweighs by like 150 pounds, then I don't know what the fuck this guy's up to. This guy's got to be stopped. He's a clout demon at this point. So this footage that Whack 100 dropped was a huge nothing burger, and it really didn't. I didn't learn anything from this at all. It basically just reiterated everything I already knew. But Whack 100 didn't stop there. Allegedly, he also dropped this new phone call recording where Brick Baby's dissing the Long Beach Crips again. So we've heard him do this before. That's what caused this whole conflict with DW, P-Nice, and Brick Baby. Brick Baby's gonna get caught doing it again. And this is the phone call with that. He calls them tramps. I guess tramp is a derogatory name for a Long Beach Crip. And so this is Brick Baby saying tramp. Okay, listen to this.
He be like, hey, tramp, come here real quick. Ooh. Then he'll look at the niggas and walk. Like that, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. He been on the niggas, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it ain't go back that shit too. Look at the energy. And them niggas know. Straight up, bro. Yeah, but they know that. We keep it on us, nigga. It ain't, bro. I'm not finna play with them niggas. Them niggas ain't homies. Don't you know that, nigga? Longest.
And so here is P-Nice and DW Flame's reaction to Brick Baby's new leaked phone call.
Then next thing you know, another conversation come out. Boom. You dissing again after you were just having like a heart-to-heart with a nigga.
So P-Nice just never fails to just run straight to the internet and just start talking. And look at how shitty this looks, this chain. Have you ever seen
Hey,
a dustier,
bro,
uglier,
yeah,
shittier
the
looking
chain.
piece of jewelry in your entire life?
That shit
this
crazy.
is the shittiest looking piece of shit
That
I've ever
shit
seen.
look like
and this is probably what.
doo-doo.
So P Nice is dusty. He's actually wearing these chains as if they're not fucking garbage. Putting on a new shirt with these chains is the equivalent of putting on dirty underwear after you take a shower. This is really. I've got a big problem with this. Can someone please help this guy get some money? For God's sake. So let's hear what DW Flame has to say to Brick Baby for disrespecting Long Beach again.
Brick, what the fuck, bro? I just heard this phone call, bro. I just seen you at the party. Like, what's wrong with you, cuz? Niggas was just all teeth and smiles and all that. Like, what the fuck? Why? Like, listen, bro. Why are you saying shit just to impress these niggas, bro? You don't gotta be like that, fam. You don't gotta be like that, cuz you really a good nigga. Like, you feel me? Just want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like that, cuz. And then you doing that with niggas that you really don't even fuck with. That.
You know, you would think that after being teased for being so zesty and for being sprinkled with zest, you'd think the DW would like learn how to reel it in a little bit when he's posting these videos. I mean, this was so zesty to me.
Shut the fuck
that
up.
I had to watch it in two parts. It was too you know, it was you guys know what I mean. It was too cringe. Okay, so that's where we're gonna leave it. That's where we leave off. This is the latest that we have, but we will be monitoring this and updating the story as it develops. But this is the end of the whole thing. I mean, the video came out, the leaked video came out. We didn't learn anything. It seems like a bunch of nonsense. I mean, I didn't see anything that I didn't already know. And Brick Baby is not fired from No Jumper. That's just a three fingers whack myth. It's a whacksmith. That should be a word, whacksmith. It's a whacksmith, or you know, whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm going. I mean, people are gonna think I'm biased or glazing in favor of Brick, but I make fun of Brick like I make fun of anyone else. It just so happens Brick just happens to fall on the side of truth this time. So let me know what you guys think about this whole thing in the comments section below, and hit like and subscribe for me. I'm on my way to 100,000. I'm almost there. And once I get to 100,
hey, that nigga for sure was at 100,000 subscribers. That's what's up. I fuck with Point and Shoot though. He be having. I fuck with bro video. Now where's I want to roll up and watch this shit. I think it's here we go. Now, I kind of wanted to go to the interview itself.
Has unmatched attention to detail with cutting-edge features like the.
I kind of just want to go to the interview itself. Oh shit. But he didn't drop the video. His story is unbelievable. Yeah, I don't want to watch him tell me. Like, I just want to watch the interview. What's the Reaper, right? Nick Irvin. Let's see something, man. Let me see something. Nick Irvin. Let's see his most recent one. Now, I don't even know. Now, I don't know. But it's supposed to be the most recent shit, right? So, now let's see. This is 5 hours. See, bruh's giving me an hour. Maybe I'm going to go back and watch that one then. I be watching this. I be watching bruh. Yeah, I just seen this one. I fucks with dude. Bro say he got like, I think he said he got like over 100 confirmed sniper kills or some shit. All right, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna go right here. Fuck it. We gonna watch
what
this.
up, you too, man? Steven
What up,
here.
nigga?
Night talk-ish, bro. Nick Irvin, the Reaper, man. I was actually watching this on my own time.
Now I want to watch this intro.
The pod is like damn near 6 hours long, bro.
Okay,
but I've
so
just gotten to the point where we're getting into the
okay.
I'm about to say the juicy part, bro. But real shit, everything lead up to this point in the podcast has been fire, bro. Like fire content. Like Nick Irvin is a master storyteller, bro. Gotcha. You know who Nick Irvin is? I initially saw him on like Jubilee or something. And they did one of those social experiments where they're questioning people who had killed people. I saw him on there. They're asking them different questions about how they felt about it and what they did, this, that, and the third. There was like a murderer there, somebody that, maybe like a drunk driver. There was a person that put people down in the hospital, and Nick Irvin is there because he's known as the Reaper. He has 33 confirmed kills.
I said 100.
As an Army Ranger, he's an Army Ranger sniper.
I gave him.
And just got.
My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I was glazing too hard. I was glazing too much. I gave that nigga 100 kills. He only got 33. I gave Berber a hella kills.
And to the point where he's about to talk about those kills that he had during his time in the military, man. So like I said, I was gonna peep on my own time, but I'm here to peep with y'all, bro. So yeah, and this is like, it's about 30 minutes long. So I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, bro. But that's a long time for y'all to be up on the camera with me, bro. I don't imagine y'all going all the way through. But I am doing y'all a favor though, because this shit is 6 hours long, dog. So I'm giving y'all like the juicy part. So watch the juicy part with me. No diddy. Merch, shop, SteveKnight.com. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, talking about guns and shit. I just think this on my well, no, we're not doing no free promo. It's just we talking about guns and shit. I got some gun stuff here. I'm low key turning into a gun nut myself. Yeah, peep the drip. Shop SteveKnight.com. If you want something, like the video, subscribe to the channel.
We ain't doing no free promo.
Let's get it. Nick Irvin is on the Sean Ryan show. I'm not familiar with Sean Ryan, but he got a massive platform.
I don't know. Nope. Sean Ryan, let me see bro face. That name does sound familiar.
Let's get it.
I don't know. Let me see bro face. Nope.
So we're coming to your last deployment, correct?
Close to, yeah.
So is that to that's to Afghanistan.
Back to Afghanistan. Yeah.
This is 33 kills in 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this deployment.
Rough, man. That deployment was at the height of, I guess who was the president? It was Obama at the time. And he had that big influx of sending the big the wave of troops.
Quick story.
Oh, shit. Nigga,
I graduated college around that same time, and I didn't know what I wanted to do after graduation because the economy wasn't no jobs. And I definitely wasn't going back home, and I didn't have many options.
So you was thinking about going to the army?
And I contemplated joining the military. I called my mama after my decision had been made for myself. I told her, mama, hey, I'm about to join. I think I'm gonna try to join the army.
Boy, hell no.
I forgot what branch, dog. And my mama, she don't cuss. She don't say the N-word, bro. When I told my mama I was about to join the military, she said, nigga, no the fuck you not.
That's funny. That's funny.
Cause that's like,
funny.
Bruh, that's when everybody was getting sent the fuck off.
Right.
We was warring for real, bruh. And Obama was tripping, dog. And yeah, bruh. Yeah, dog. So I didn't join the military. Cause mama said, hell no. Let's do it.
Troops coming into Afghanistan is the largest influx since the invasion of the war, something like that, in 2009.
Damn.
And we were mainly working in Helmand and Marja. Marja was like the wild, wild west, and they hadn't cleared it out yet since early on in the war. Yeah, a few guys here and there, but it wasn't like, it was at the time Taliban safe haven. So I didn't know it at the time, but when
what year is this? Do you remember?
2009.
Okay.
What month? It was, let's see, Cop died in July, so March, April, May timeframe is when we got there. And yeah, April or May timeframe. We get there, and first few hours we're out in country, and I'm coming with the mindset of like, Afghanistan is lame, dude. There's not much going on unless you're, in one of those very few hot spots up in the mountains somewhere, the outpost or whatever.
Okay.
And I wasn't expecting too much, so I told my wife the same. I'm like, after my last deployment to Afghanistan, like, there's nothing that's going to happen. And it was the exact opposite, dude. It was
shit.
The omen of me being on my last deployment, and normally guys on their last deployment don't make it back or they get hurt. They get
You
shot.
knew this was going to be your last deployment?
I knew on my contract.
Okay.
Depending on how it went, determined if I was going to sign up again or re-enlist to do another, 2, 3, 4 years or whatever. But we get there, and shortly, like a few hours in country, we go to Marja, and that's the Taliban safe haven. And I remember landing the Chinooks outside the city of Marja, or town of Marja, whatever, the outskirts of it. And as we landed there, I just started seeing tracers go up in the air. I'm like, that's pretty neat or weird. I didn't think too much of it. And it was their early warning system. So as we literally, when we step foot in the city and start walking through the homes and little huts or whatnot, we get ambushed. Our first mission out, and I remember, the first mission is where we didn't get ambushed. I killed 3 guys in a tree line. They were countering to cut off our avenue to our extraction area, and I plucked 3 guys, me and my spotter. They had AKs and RPKs or PKM machine guns, and was trying to set up an ambush point. And that was my first kill as a sniper. And
how did that feel for you? What was the distance?
300 yards.
Who that?
300 yards, a little over 300. But
what's happening?
I remember being on top of the rooftop, and the sun is coming up, so I can see now.
I'm watching, I forgot this nigga name. Nick Irvin. There we go. He a sniper. He got like 33 confirmed sniper kills, and they say this little story right here is like a pretty intense and interesting interview or whatever. So now the whole thing is like 5 hours. I'm not about to watch no 5 hours of that shit. At least not right now. But I am gonna get into one of the juicy parts of the shit, which is this little hour right here. And while I do that, I just got done, you know what I'm saying, eating my burrito, you know. And now it's time to roll up. So that's where we at right now. Stream 1 cool. I just kind of started. Only been on for about 40 minutes, almost an hour. I'm almost an hour in, so you know, we just getting started. Feel me?
Normally, like 98% of our missions are at night. This is the first time I remember seeing like Afghanistan or overseas in the daylight like that. And I see these figures in the tree line moving and bobbing up and down, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So I look through my scope, and that's where I see they carrying the weapons, and one guy's setting up here, one guy's trying to set up and take his little friend further down in the tree line. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. We're not being shot at, but they have weapons. I called it up to our ground force commander, and he's like, anybody with weapons that is deemed as a threat, engage. I remember looking at my spotter.
Oh, fuck, wait, hold on. I'm over here reading your shit and goddamn in my damn head, replaying it back, and then I fucking missed what he just said right there. But anywho, I got my best friend hooking me up. He does all the same shit. He do the same shit. He does the banners and all that. He finna hook me up though. He got some custom emotes and hell of shit.
To our ground force commander.
Thank you though. I appreciate it.
And he's like, anybody with weapons that is deemed as a threat, engage. And I remember looking at my spotter and like, dude, we're gonna smoke these dudes, man, before they, start shooting at us. Took the shot. My first shot missed, but I remember the recoil and the smell of the. When you first fire that round and you've got a clean weapon, it's oiled up, and you get that gas blowback. I was shooting an SR-25 and shot the first guy. First shot missed, hit him the second time.
SR-25. Just want to know. Painting the picture.
Went down to the second guy. My spotter picked up the third guy. And I remember with his 300 Win Mag, and it felt good, but it also didn't feel like it was real. My first time shooting a three-dimensional moving human target.
Damn.
I was not expecting, just felt weird normally with the machine gun, it's more bullets. Or with the AR or M4, it's way more. But just putting one round and watching the body go down was it was weird. It was weird.
Yeah,
but it felt good to...
It's free money-ish.
Know that I was like doing my job.
So if you want to send me some shit, send me your work.
I don't ever like to say I did something I saved the team or prevented something. No, it was just right place, right time. And it felt good to facilitate the extraction for the guys and taking these guys out. That was first day in Afghanistan, got those kills, and we were going out every day thereafter. The next day we went to Marja, and that's where I get into the story. We're walking in we step foot in the perimeter city of Marja, and we get ambushed. And I remember this tracer, to me it looked like a lightsaber. It was long and a glowing like lightsaber, and it went past my head, and it felt like slow motion. Like, what the heck was that? I knew what it was, but it took a minute. I got down, and that's when we start getting ambushed from the rooftop. Forget how many guys were on the rooftop. I'll pick it up in a minute. But I was at the back of the formation, and me and my spotter, or sniper, Pemberton, I pick him up. I'm the sniper team lead, so I...
Hold on, shit. This is. Hold on, it's getting good. It's getting good now.
Say, let's go to the middle of this formation, provide precision fire, so at least our guys can get out of this kill zone and make their way down to the objective. So I get in the middle of the formation, me and Pemberton, there's an M203 gunner next to me, and I remember telling him, hey, shoot some 203 on the backside of the house that these guys were on in case they try to flee out the back, and we went to cut that avenue off. So he launched off a 203, and I remember I didn't have my ear pro in, and that boom, the crack of that 203 going off was like, wow, woke me up a little bit.
For those in the audience that don't know what a 203 is, that is a grenade launcher.
Yeah, mounted on the bottom of his M4, and yeah, he shoots off 2 rounds of that. It thuds in the back. Me and him set up. I go prone, put my bipods down. He's kind of behind me, and he's using his floodlight infrared flood laser to illuminate the guys on the rooftop. And I could see like their heads pop up and just the whites of their eyes would glow when it bounces off their eyes or whatnot. And I lined up and I tell him, hey, we're going to, pick these guys off. I'm going to start on that side. That's how we would work is I'd, work on the outside, work our way in. And we go for the countdown. I shoot and I hear a click on his end. And I'm like, what the heck was that? And he chambers around, he goes click, click again. Nothing, no fire. And I think when it ended up happening, not too sure, but I think sand got in his bolt action and prevented the hammer from fully striking the primer. I'm not sure, but it never happened again. That's like the only time I've ever chewed someone out and, was pissed. But I guess the good side, I got a chance to kill all the guys myself. But as they were popping up,
so nonchalant.
I just said, hey, keep your flood laser on them and walk with me, meaning I'm going to engage one guy and go to the next guy and illuminate his head.
Picking them all
So they were
up.
popping up and they're shooting at us, and I would just line up the scope and pull the trigger. First shot, I remember, hit the lip of the top of the roof where they were peeking over, and it struck low. Not sure if the distance was off or the angle I was shooting at, I don't know, or jitters, who knows what. I was rarely a first shot impact guy, mainly because of the range. You don't have time to... I was doing everything mil-dot formula. So if I know, like, I always used... If I have your body from top of the head to groin, I knew the constant for that was, 40 times 25.4. And I think that's like 1,016, if I'm not mistaken. That would be my constant. And I would just quickly divide the mil dots into that 1016.
Like, what?
But I would just make it a whole number, my constant to 1,000 to get me within close range. So let's say if I measure you from top of the head to the groin, 2 mil dots, I know that's 500 meters, 2 into 1,000. So yeah, I would play it, I guess, by ear like that. My distance was off. I'm not saying that they were 500 meters away. They were relatively close, like within 150 meters away. Shot the guy, cleaned up my second shot, shot him in his head. And I remember his head busting, and it sounded like a gallon of milk, spoiled milk being poured over the edge of the rooftop.
How close were you?
It was within 150 yards.
You could hear that?
Facts.
I could hear the chunks, or I could hear splashing.
Shit.
I could hear splashing. My distance, dude, honestly, could be off. It was no more than 150. Nighttime, I don't know. It was within no more than 150. It could have been less than that, less than 100, less than. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not going to say I heard it. I could have been making that up in my brain from what I saw, but I don't know. I don't know. I think the body
descriptive.
Yeah, like even the first guy that I remember a sniper shooting overseas, my brain registered sack of potatoes, and that's what I saw. I thought someone dumped over a sack of potatoes off of a ledge, and that's what my mind made up. You know, I don't know, the mind.
It happens all the time.
You know,
I'm not saying it didn't happen.
No, dude, no. There was also no sack of potatoes, obviously, but no, I know that. I don't know if it's the way my brain makes sense of things or whatnot. I'm not sure, but to me, it was like a jug of milk being poured off the side of the ledge. That's what my brain told myself. Whether or not the sound was audible or not.
Did he fall over?
No, it was like his head was lumped over
the ledge.
No, he was not off the ledge, but hanging off the ledge, like from this portion up. So his body was on the roof, and he was halfway spilled over. The second guy, I shot his head, he disappeared. And at this time, we have ISR above, and they're describing what's going on the rooftop. And I thought it was a dog, the third guy, but he was crawling on his hands and knees. So I just saw the long portion of his back or his spine, and I thought it was a dog. So I shot, and he went down. I didn't find out it was a guy until we went onto the rooftop, and I saw the dead bodies there. Yeah, my guys after that, they pushed on to the objective. We got ambushed thereafter. I think we got ambushed like 8 times that night before we got to the objective. It was an 8-hour running ambush, but that was the normal for Marja. That was normal. One of my good friends, Paul Martinez, was a sniper, came in after I did, but he was on that deployment with me. He was in charge of all the interpreters, or not the interpreters, the ANA, the Afghan Army guys. And I was always around him, and he got a chance to see me do a lot of cool stuff, and that's what made him want to be a sniper. But it was, in his book, he describes it way better than I ever could, of the amount of rolling ambushes. Every few 100 meters or so, we're getting ambushed, before we even got to the objective. And then by the time we got to the objective, the sun is coming up, so now we have to run out to the pickup location, the extraction. That was like routine for that deployment. That mission, I remember, so I killed those guys on the rooftop, and then I may be tying these 2 missions together, but if I'm not mistaken, after that is where I called in the AC-130 to drop 105s on a handful of dudes, like 5 or a handful of guys, and help blow these guys up. But I also might be tying these missions together too. I mean, it was like that. But in my mind, I think that was at the tail end of that mission is dropping the 105 howitzer rounds. I'll look at the date on the award, and I'll send you a copy I may be mixing 2 missions together, but in my mind, that's how it feels. It was all one. And dropped those guys, and I think that was the first time where I got a chance to feel like a sniper, where you're using air assets, precision rifle. And prior to that, I was shooting guys in the tree line. We were being ambushed again, and an assault team went up to this tree line. And I'll never forget looking through the scope. They had to walk across this field. Me and my spotter, sniper, were tucked into another wood line, and there's a couple 100 meters or so to the next tree line. Some guys had squirted off the objective and had hunkered down and was setting up an ambush point in the wood line. ISR fed us that information, and the assault team started to press them, and they have a dog with them. The dog's barking. He's honing in on something in the wood line, and I see these like flashes. I'm like, oh shit, those are eyeballs, blinking in the tree line. I don't have a clear shot. Nothing's really happening, and then you just see sparks erupt from the tree line, and Long goes down, Keith goes down. Our dog starts running weird, shooting through the tree line and making a circle. I'm like, what is going on? I start shooting. Then I see Long, one of the team leaders, and he's picking up Keith, and We hear man down, he's shot in the head and all this stuff, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Or what, excuse me. And I start shooting guys in a tree line, but I'm not I can't really see where the bodies are. I can see flashes of light. I know I hit one guy. After that, my spotter, he's calling guys out. I don't know what happened if I'm hitting anybody after that. I'm laying down more so like suppressive fire as they're dragging their guys back. The dog is just running weird. He finally comes back to his dog handler. He gets picked up. The dog is shot. He took around in his side.
Damn.
Keith took around through his night vision, and Long took around through his helmet. We called up a Carl Gustav. He puts, I think it was flechette rounds, into the tree line.
A what round?
Flechette.
I've never even heard of that.
It's like a bunch of, it's the big ordnance, but when it explodes, it sends out like shrapnel, like razor
fragmentation?
Yeah, something like that. I was not a Gustav guy, but I'm pretty sure it was called flechette rounds. And it would shoot out these like shrapnel into the tree line. And he shot that. It didn't really do much or anything that we could see. I think it hit low. And that's when we called in the AC-130. At first, the rounds were hitting they were to the right and behind the guys, off quite a distance. So I call up and I'm like, hey, I say left 75 plus 50, or I'm giving calls like that to bracket the rounds. Once I saw the rounds hitting where the ambush was coming from, where I knew the guys were at, in this sector of the tree line, fire for effect, and they just started raining danger close, like 105s down. Then I remember walking close in the distance after the rounds were expended, walking across the field, and his smoke is rising up. It looks like something out of a movie. And I'll never forget this guy. I think he was in shock or something, but he's walking. I don't know where he came from, but he's walking through this smoke. And I had changed mags by this point. I lined up with him, and he turns to go do his thing. I don't know if he was out of it or what, but he's about to shoot, I perceive, or what. I don't know what he was going to do, but he was just dazed. And he's got his AK with the wrapped up tape around it. And he turns, and I remember plucking him, but it felt like my gun didn't go around. He turns to go bags. I don't know where he came from. It looks like something out of a movie. And I'll never forget this guy. I think he was in shock or something, but he's walking. I don't know where he came from, but he's walking through this smoke. And I had changed mags by this point. I lined up with him, and he turns to go do his thing. I don't know if he was out of it or what, but he's about to shoot, I perceive, or what. I don't know what he was going to do, but he was just dazed. And he's got his AK with the wrapped up tape around it.
Wait, go back.
To show bags. By this point, walking through this smoke thing, but he's walking. I'll never forget this rising up. It looks like something out of a movie.
Here we go.
And I'll never forget this guy. I think he was in shock or something, but he's walking. I don't know where he came from, but he's walking through this smoke. And I had changed mags by this point. I lined up with him, and he turns to go do his thing. I don't know if he was out of it or what, but he's about to shoot, I perceive, or what. I don't know what he was going to do, but he was just dazed. And he's got his AK with the wrapped up tape around it. And he turns, and I remember plucking him, but it felt like my gun didn't go off or nothing ejected, and I thought I had like a squib round. I fired, an assault team lights this guy up, so I'm stuck looking at, empty out, I take my mag out, looking at what's going on, trying to figure out if I have a squib or whatever. My gun's jacked up. I had no idea that I was shooting subsonic. I had pulled the wrong mag, so I shot subsonic at him. And with the subsonic, you have to rechamber around each time, and it's not enough blowback to chamber the next round. I had no idea I was doing that. Finally figured it out, changed out my mag, and we carried on from that mission. But I remember going into the tree line, seeing body parts. Damn. And the first thing I came across was a hand, and it looked like, here again, my mind does a weird trick where I say Mickey Mouse glove. Like the swollen Mickey Mouse hand glove.
Fuck.
It looked like that Then I saw the arm, legs, like butt cheek, I think. Heads popped off and weird stuff like that. So we were told by our commander, we have to figure out how many guys for our AAR or after action report and call it up how many EKIA. So we're putting the bodies together, essentially, to see how many bodies there were. And it got called off pretty quick after, guys are gagging. And it's like, dude.
You guys were picking up limbs?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And piecing bodies together.
Yeah.
That's
for
crazy.
an after actions report?
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To see
See, that's
how
the
many
part
guys
they,
that we
I ain't
killed.
gonna lie.
They train y'all?
Yeah, that's the part they don't tell you that.
Damn.
Man. They don't tell you about that.
Damn, just go out there and figure it out, huh? I know they ain't got no training for that.
Hell no.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. That's crazy.
And we called it off early on. Like after 2 or 3 bodies, the ground force commander looks at me, says, Sierra, my call sign. Hey, how many guys were in here? I'm like 5. I know for a fact 5, so we left it at 5. Had no, I'm pretty sure it was.
Is that like standard SOP? Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Word?
I mean, not to that degree. We've done missions where.
Like, what's wrong with just an
BDAs.
estimation? Like, I don't know, five bodies.
I don't know. We've done BDAs, battle damage assessments, where, you have a big Hellfire missile or something we had one in Iraq. Hellfire missile gets called in on a Hilux vehicle, blows up. We drive out to do a battle damage assessment and examine the bodies, take pictures, and see how many guys that we, took out. But that was, not routine, but it happened often.
Damn.
Where, if we weren't cutting off fingers, but
Fuck.
that was not my job. I've seen the assault guys do it, but taking teeth. We had a suicide bomber working with the FBI, and suicide bomber blows himself up in the back of a pickup truck as we're approaching him. I remember seeing one of the assault team leaders. I didn't like him, so I'm just going to call him M. He lifts up, he flies back through the air, and like something out of a movie, we get hit with the blast, and
oh shit!
Luckily, none of us got injured or hurt. But I remember hearing his body parts falling, and his head was sitting in the back of on the ground near the back of the truck, and the FBI guy put it up there, and he pulls the back, got in the movie.
Wait, go back.
Assault team leader approaching him. I remember seeing one of the assault team leaders. I didn't like him, so I'm just going to call him M. He lifts up, he flies back through the air, and like something out of a movie, we get hit with the blast, and luckily none of us got injured or hurt. But I remember hearing his body parts falling, and his head was sitting in the back of on the ground near the back of the truck, and the FBI guy put it up there, and we pulled some teeth using our Gerber knife and stuff like that.
Damn.
That was routine for us to do that, like cutting off fingers and, taking it to a compound that was not ours. I'm by one of those agency, places. And that was my first experience in Marja. And it was.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't hear you talk, nigga. I don't hear you talk, bro. Fast forward. I don't hear you talk.
Cutting teeth out, body parts.
No
Mickey Mouse
offense, bro. I
hands.
fuck with you. I'm just trying to
be
get the story
regular,
right.
but I mean, I'd imagine you never are regular again after some shit like that, bro. It's just wild. It's just wild thinking about.
If y'all ever seen, now it's crazy though, because like hearing him talk about this shit, right? If y'all ever seen the movie Dead Presidents, I'm pretty sure there's another movie that probably does this too, but I know for a fact I can always recall the movie Dead Presidents when I forget his name, but he comes back from the war. He comes back from the war, but he has like crazy PTSD. Like he got his PTSD, like he's having nightmares of everything that was happening. Like he's having nightmares of fucking body parts, dead soldiers, dead soldier mates, you know what I'm saying, that was with him. And then what made it even worse was he fucking worked at he had got a fucking job at a meat grinder spot or something like that, like a meat spot. So he had to cut up hella meat and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So as he's doing that, he was getting hella flashbacks from when he was at in war and shit. Every time he was cutting up meat, that was crazy.
Every mission in Marja. all the way until we were about to do our final mission, our push in Marja before the Marines came through that invasion. And our mission was to have 2 platoons. One was going to be on the east, one was going to be on the west. We were going to close in and kill everybody outside at night deemed a threat. And luckily that got called off, because I was sure we were going to have casualties. You know, luckily it got called off, and we ended up doing a mission out in Kandahar. And we got hit by...
Wait, go back.
I was sure. And luckily that got called off. It was a threat. To have 2 platoons, mission, our push in Marja. It's like that every mission in Marja. All the way until we were about to do our final mission, our push in Marja before the Marines came through that invasion. And our mission was to have 2 platoons. One was going to be on the east, one was going to be on the west. We were going to close in and kill everybody outside at night deemed a threat. And luckily that got called off, because I was sure we were going to have casualties. You know, luckily it got called off, and we ended up doing a mission out in Kandahar. And we got hit by the Afghan police out there, and that was a hell of a ride. But Marja was like that. And some days I would kill 1 guy, some days I'd kill 5, 6 guys, you know? But Marja was all like that. I didn't find out until I got home. I was watching the news in my apartment with my wife, and I saw the Marines were going into Marja, and that's when it all made sense of like what we were doing there, of like, oh, you know, we were supposed to, our whole job was to kill as many enemy fighters as we possibly could in Marja before the Marines got there. And we killed that deployment, like over 1,000 guys total.
You guys killed over 1,000 enemy combatants?
Yes. Oh, yeah. My wife was there during the ceremony when they announced it. We got our awards. I got 2 awards from that deployment. One was a Valorous. The one where I dropped the bombs was the Valorous Award. Then I have some joint commendation medals from that deployment, but we smoked a lot of people on that deployment. A lot.
Wow. Yeah. 1,000.
Not all bullets, though. It was a lot of bombs being dropped.
Right, of course.
And we were killing people every night, though. Every night. The ground guys, we were killing, like, the entire platoon, you could get, 9, 15, 20 guys in a night. Yeah. And that was a good night. A good night. But most of it was a lot of crazy.
That's so foreign, bro. Yeah, that's so foreign, dog. Couldn't even sound human talking like that, bro. That's wild, dog.
Pound bombs, a lot of ordnance, a lot of 105s and 30 mics. And
that's why my mama said, nigga, no the hell you not. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Let's go back to that first mission. It sounds like 2 Rangers were killed that night.
Oh, no. Cool story. Keith, when he got shot through his nods, the bullet did not penetrate all the way through and deflected, so he ended up not getting hit. That's the second Ranger I knew who got shot in the head. The other guy who got shot in his nods, he was climbing up on a rooftop on a ladder, a sniper. He got shot through his nods, but I think the bullet went into his brain. It didn't kill him. He fell off the ladder, and I remember him chunking a grenade up there to kill the guy that shot him in the head.
Oh, wow.
And he killed that guy.
Oh, fuck.
And Keith is the other guy that I knew who got shot through his nods, and the bullet didn't kill him. But when we got back, I remember Keith from when he first came in. I'm like, dude, what did that look like? He's like, bro, I thought it was a beach ball coming at me. Like, you could see the bullet. Did you see trace? As a sniper, I'm like, when you're sniping, you can see the trace of the bullet. I wanted to know if he could see the back end of the trace, and he didn't know what I was talking about. But he said he thought it was a beach ball. Someone threw a beach ball at him, and it got big, and he was knocked down after that. Long got shot in his helmet, and he was fine, too. The dog survived. We had to carry him out. And I remember the ambush and walking through the water, this ravine, and the dog handler patched him up, and he's carrying his dog, Chico, on his shoulder. and us getting ambushed, and that was the closest one where I shot someone 20 feet away. It was a older gentleman who was, I guess he felt that Allah or whoever was on his side, and he wanted to just run through us for whatever reason. And we got the call to drop him. He didn't want to stop. We gave him commands. I remember shouting at him in Pashto and putting my red laser on him and circling his chest with it, putting around at his feet, putting around next to him, and he's just focused on coming at us.
Allah.
And I was
Allah
like,
Akbar.
he was wearing all white, never forget
Allah
it.
Akbar.
And I looked through my scope and I put the scope on, it looked like a button on his shirt or a pattern. And I pulled the trigger, it was just all white. I didn't see body parts or anything, it was just an all white, what he was wearing, the garment. And shot, and I looked, and then he was down. I was like, wow, I never shot someone that close before with a 308, you know? That was weird, and took the dog out, got ambushed the entire way out, and got picked up, and did it again the next day. Yeah.
Bro, they don't get paid enough, dog.
Keith and Long.
They don't get paid enough, bro.
They got back in the fight.
He getting his pay now.
Wow. Yeah.
He definitely getting his pay now.
I got pictures from that when I have to send you. Or I'm sure they get posted up, yeah.
We'll put them up.
Yeah.
We'll put them over while we're speaking here, what we're speaking about. But, you know, what was your, as a sniper, and you guys are getting after it every night. We just mentioned 1,000+ killed. In what, 4 months?
4 months, yeah. But it's a combination of like different platoons. Our platoon we had the lucky spot of going to Marja, but we were right next door to, I want to say 2nd platoon or 3rd platoon. So us combined, 50, 60 guys, killed about 1,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
Hell yeah.
What is a sniper that's getting that much action? What do you prefer to carry?
Oh, semi-automatic sniper rifle. I wanted to take the bolt action, but it didn't carry enough rounds, and it wasn't fast enough to like traverse targets. My spotter, he carried a 300 Win Mag, and I saw that not the struggle that he had, it was just slower. But when he hit someone, it was definite, It
was definite.
Yeah, it was. I would pick the SR-25 any day of the week. Before that, I had the Mark 13, the 5.56. Was it a Mark 13? My nomenclature's off, but it was a 5.56 DDM rifle.
Was that the Mark 11?
Mark 11, one of those, yeah. So I've always been like a semi-automatic guy, not as accurate, past.
Damn,
I was going to be cocky and say like 800 meters, bro, but in all actuality, semi-automatic, I think I'm really good up to 700. Bolt action, past that to, if it's a 308, like, I could pull off 1,000 yards with it, but not first shot, maybe not second shot. It would take a minute, maybe. And that's just because, the like density altitude, I knew played a lot with the ballistics and how far I could reach out accurately, or before I hit transonic or the bullet started to tumble at a certain distance and it just wasn't as accurate as it would be. Let's say if I'm shooting a target at 600, 700, but reaching out to 1,000, 300 Win Mag, bolt action is what I would go to. And the luckiest I've ever been was at 1,000 yards, a little under 1,000 yards with the SR-25. And that was my longest, furthest shot. And I think a lot of it had to do with luck. But, and I didn't, like I said, not first round impact. I remember when the guy looked at the splash on the ground, and when he looked up, the second round was already in flight. And I remember when it hit him, and Martinez, he looked over at me and he's like, dude, badass. And I just looked at him and was like, holy shit. I didn't want anybody to know that, dude, I didn't think I could hit this guy that far away. But they were shooting at us from...
That's hard, bro.
As we were extracting. We were getting ambushed from...
That's so tough.
The side, there was this big ball.
I think I could do that.
And we had Kiowa or Cobra helicopters flying in. And I remember hearing like grass being like mode or something like that, like a lawnmower going off. And that was the machine gun from the helicopter shooting over us into a courtyard that was ambushing us, trying to shoot through the wall. And we're leaning up against this wall and had no idea. Well, we had an idea. I just didn't make sense of it, that we were getting ambushed from that side and they were trying to shoot through the wall to shoot us. And then we were getting ambushed across this, like a dam, almost like a small dam or ravine, concrete ravine, and up on this hill, being ambushed from machine gun fire. And the first group of guys at that distance, I missed. He had fled behind a house, or the backside of his, wherever he was shooting from, a house, hut, whatever you want to call it. Then the second group of guys is where I redeemed myself and was like, no, I'm going to get this sucker. I had made a bad judgment call and distance. I was way off, like 2 mils low, and I was half a mil to the left of him.
Like it was yesterday.
And off on distance, so I compensated for the second group of guys I was going after. First shot missed, I was still low, but I was within enough of where I could make a second shot correction. Just copied and pasted the splash of, splashes here, let's say half mil, mil low, and just pulled it up and held a little bit right, quarter mil right, to compensate for whatever wind that was out there that day. And the second round, I'm pretty sure hit him square in his chest, just based on the way that he fell, like in his own footprint, the way he fell. But that's my cleanest shot. And working with the Marines and saving, I hate using that word, man. I didn't save anybody. I just shot a guy that had an RPG. He popped around a corner, and I was overwatching this Marine. I was attached with them on this 5-day operation with recce guys, and like the third or fourth day, every morning they would get ambushed by the surrounding town. They had overtaken this school. Me and the Marine scout snipers, we stalked out, broke into some abandoned home, cleared it, set up a sniper position, waited all night, and waited for the ambush to come. Ambush didn't come. I don't know if they knew we were out there. I'm not sure. I don't think they knew. But for some odd reason, they did not engage that day. The Marines decided they were going to, they called it movement to contact, I believe, where they just got in their vehicles and went out to the city and waited to get shot at or get engaged.
Oh, shit.
And
That's movement to contact.
I remember that being weird. I had never done anything like that. I'm overwatching them, and I see the Humvees come out, and I can see the Marines in it, and no shit, there's a guy. Well, they started getting shot at, and I couldn't tell where it was coming from or couldn't pinpoint it. We had some mortars land beside, or not beside, it was pretty far off, but mortars landing near our position, and you could hear snaps of bullets, and the Marine convoy, as it was rolling through, this guy popped out with the RPG, and he lined up, pointed it at the Humvee, the lead Humvee, and it was a snapshot. Like, I had been out there all night, so I had pretty good distance of where different buildings were and, landmarks that we had determined. And I shot that guy, and that was I guess luck? I don't know. It was a really good shot, and I hit him. And I remember they brought me back his sandal. Couldn't take it. And their Marine commander or whatever shook my hand, Pemberton's hand, and wanted to give us an award and a write-up, but our commander was against it. And we were out that night to do the worst mission of my life, man. Yeah. But I met up with one of the Marines at a book signing.
Bro. They keep
and he shook my hand, and
no ego.
He says I saved his life or whatever, and I always just feel weird about that. Like Keith, he emailed me years later, and he was like, people call you the Reaper or the Angel of Death, but he was like, dude, you're my guardian angel. And I'm like, I don't know. It feels weird, I guess, because I don't know. It's just weird to think, I guess, that you save someone. I don't know. I don't think I like it too much, Why
is that?
I feel weird about it. it's just, I feel weird about it. I don't know. I feel like I'm not that good to have that, like, I don't know, responsibility or honor to do that. Yeah. To save someone's life is like an honor. So yeah, I feel weird about it, you know? I feel weird about
like
it. If I did, if you feel that way, then cool. But
that's crazy.
I don't know. Keep it, I don't know. I feel bad saying keep it to yourself, but I just don't want that, you know? Let me just, I was just
doing my job.
There, right place, I guess, yeah. But I don't feel that way, yeah.
It's
Well, if
like
you wouldn't have
the
been
disconnect, though, because he's out there just doing his job, put somebody down, which saves Buddy's life. But he didn't do it with the intention of saving his life.
Right, I'm just doing it.
He put him down because that's his job to put him down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a dehumanizing way of looking at it, bro. Because you saved his fucking life, though. I'm just trying to process.
Yeah, he's not thinking of it like that, though.
Like, he doesn't feel worthy enough to be labeled as someone who saved someone's life because I was just doing my job. That's crazy. It's difficult to unpack that one.
Yeah.
Well, if you wouldn't
shit, also, too, shit, I'll piggyback on it. I also will say, right, he just doing his job, but then fucking, I guess he would also feel like, shit, bro, I'm not out here. It's like, yeah, I'm not out here thinking every fucking second like, ooh, I'm about to save somebody, or I'm I'm coming out here to save people. Like, nah, I'm coming out here because shit, we got a mission to execute, and we're coming out here to execute that fucking mission. You know what I mean? Like, even if motherfucker, like, you know, like you say, little dude come around the corner finna blow him up, he pop his ass, but it's like, I would have done that regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even if you weren't right there in the line of fire, I would have still shot him because he was coming over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we came here to do. Vice versa, I'm pretty sure he'd think of it as like, shit, bro, if the positions were reversed and he, you know, and I was in your position, you were in my position, shit, you would have shot him. So it ain't like you was just doing that just to save my life. You was doing it because that's what you had to do. So that is crazy, though. That is crazy. Because then it's like, nah, I don't even say I did that. I didn't do that. Like, the fuck?
I've been there.
Yeah.
Well, if you wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think of it like that. I don't know. If I go too far down that rabbit hole, it's like, well, what if, you know, the guys that did not make it back, did I not do my job? You know? Yeah.
I knew he was gonna go there. I knew he was gonna fucking go there. Yep. Right.
Do you want to go into the worst mission of your life? Are you all right?
Yeah, man. I can see him, motherfucking, for sure. I can see that shit.
I get it.
He been.
All right, man.
That shit.
I get it. Damn,
Yeah.
that gave me chills, bro. I get it. That's all it took. Totally. I feel bad trying to unpack this shit, bro.
I knew that's what he was thinking about, though. About, like, nigga, if I don't fucking,
I get why he
I
said
didn't save
I'm not
you,
that
because
good.
nigga, I didn't see hell of the
Because
motherfuckers.
everybody didn't come back. So
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
put
save
that on
nobody.
me, because that means I didn't save everybody that came back. Yeah, that's rough, dog. That's rough, bro. And then to see that, humanize him like that too, bro, because he talks like a robot. And I feel like you have to have a robotic way to be in there, do what he does. Just take commands and pull the triggers because somebody tells you to do. Like the human part of you was taken away. So to see that the humanity in him, bro, and you understand how much of an impression that had on him, bro.
1 second, bro.
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You don't get this a lot, do you?
That's a lot.
All the time.
Man. Yeah, whenever you're ready, bro.
It's all good, man. We're on your timeline.
Be hard,
Yeah.
bro. Reaper's tough, dog.
I don't call these tears. I don't know what they are. Sweat, bro. It's hot.
Yeah. He's hella funny. He said, this shit ain't no tears.
That's tough, bro. That's
sweat.
tough, dog. I fuck with it, man.
What they are. Sweat, bro. It's hot in here. Yeah.
Hot in here.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this.
No, I'm good, bro. Open book, man. Open book. Open book. Yeah. But, yeah. After that mission, yeah. So, in the beginning of that mission, like, it was a 5-day op. I was approached by the reconnaissance guys, and they had caught wind of the good work I was doing, and I had racked up a pretty good amount of kills at that point. So they came over to my sniper team, and they're like, hey, man, what do you think about this? They gave me a scenario. If a car was 1,000 yards away, coming down an alleyway, and you had a clear line of sight to shoot the driver, could you pull that shot off?
Wait.
Honestly, no. Clear line of think about, and I was in the beginning of that.
Okay.
After that mission, yeah. So in the beginning of that mission, like, it was a 5-day op. I was approached by the reconnaissance guys, and they had caught wind of the good work I was doing, and I had racked up a pretty good amount of kills at that point. So they came over to my sniper team, and they're like, hey, man, what do you think about this? They gave me a scenario. If a car was 1,000 yards away, coming down an alleyway, and you had a clear line of sight to shoot the driver, could you pull that shot off? Honestly, no. But I told them yes, because I really wanted to work with these guys. And they're like, cool, get your team together. We're going to go after, we've been tracking this high-value target. We're going to go after him.
Oh, shit.
And, yeah, we want you guys to tag along. 5-day op. At first, we were going to, like, infill, like, a 20-something mile walk. And I'm like, geez, I picked the wrong time to do this. You know, I'm not a big rucker. And we were carrying everything we were going to need to survive with, batteries, ammo, food, everything for 5 days.
Super rucksack.
And it was a 5-6-man team. Me, Pemberton, radio, medic, team lead. So like 6 guys. And yeah, 6-man team. And I remember calling my wife, telling her, because I was used to calling her every day. So I'm like, I won't be able to talk to you for like a week and can't say much, but I'll call you when I get back. Don't worry about anything if I don't call for, a week or whatever. So, and to do that, I had to use the FBI's sat phone because our phone calls were always monitored at where we had our little phone area. So I used the FBI as my roommate, or lived next door to me. I used the sat phone, called her, told her that, and I was on my way. I remember being on the back of a Chinook with 6 guys, and the crew chiefs were like, who are you guys? And we couldn't tell him who we were or whatever. He's like, this is it? The 6 of you? And we're like, yeah. And I slept for a little bit, like an hour, not even an hour flight, a 30, 40-minute flight to get to where we were going. And we had maps. That's all I knew. We were going to this location, and I'm tagging along with the recce guys. And they're going to do all their communication, satellite stuff, however they track phone. I don't know how they do that cool guy stuff, but I was just there to, provide support by fire with precision rifle. Didn't sleep for like the first 3 days. Maybe got cat naps here and there. We teamed up with some Marines from 2-5, the 2-5 Marines, and being attached with them for a little bit, helping out with their snipers and learning some cool stuff from them and how they operate and things of that nature. We finally tracked the guy. We had him pinned down to this location. And after I had that engagement with the RPG guy and the Marines, we were on a flight soon thereafter that night to conduct this mission to capture the high-value target. So we called in the platoon to facilitate that, and Like we had the guy pinpointed, the assault team was gonna go in and get this guy. And the mission from the get-go just felt weird, man. It felt rushed. It felt pushed. Like this particular platoon had not had a chance to do its thing that whole deployment. And I think a commander wanted a ribbon, you know, so we had a lot of that.
Pride shit.
And we don't work in daylight operation. Like we don't really do that. So we start off the mission, and I remember, dude, getting there was like hell. Riding on the back of these Marine trucks. I don't know what they were called, like deuce and a halves, like big trucks, very uncomfortable. We drive out there, we get dropped off, and I remember it looking like a scene out of Aladdin. The sand dunes and all the stars in the sky looked like that. And it was pretty peaceful. And I remember falling asleep, nodding off, and I was like begging for a firefight. It's like, dude, I'm sucking right now. Tired. Day 5, going on day 5 now.
Tired, but wanting a firefight. It's crazy.
The walk there took forever. Started off at night. By the time we got there, it was like the sun was coming up. So I already had a bad feeling about that to begin with. But they kept pressing on with this mission. And I remember so my plan for my team was to set up like a blocking position, a good distance away from the actual, where the target building was at. And to, you know, block this avenue of approach that was going into the town where the house was at. We set up in this open field, but I remember walking through the open field.
Starting to think about
and
this
there's
shit. His voice cracking like a motherfucker right now. Damn, this. I'm wondering this. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some fucked up shit might happen. Voice is cracking like a motherfucker.
He's set up in this open field, but I remember walking through the open field, and there's these craters, like holes in the ground. I'm like, what is this stuff? So I look back at my spotter, and something told me, I was like, dude, if something goes wrong, we're coming back to these holes. No shit, man. Make it past this hole, maybe 50 meters or so. We lay down. I'm pulling security along this long road, and the town starts to wake up, and I'm just getting these bad vibes. Took my night vision off, try to blend in with the terrain as much as possible, and I see this, the mopeds, what do you call those little, like a moped. And there's 2 guys on a moped, and he rolls up, and I put my laser on him. I'm like, dude, he's going, you know, to the objective. Put my laser on him, my laser light, and he sees it, and I'm waving around in his chest. He can't see me in the grass yet, but he looks down in his chest, he stops the bike, and he looks down in his chest, and he looks up in that direction of where I was at. I'll never forget the look in his eyes of hate. Just hate, bro. And he backs up, does a U-E, and goes away. And I was like, this isn't good. This is not good. And then in front of us, a huddle forms, like a football huddle. These guys get into a huddle, and me and my spotter are looking at them. I call back to the recce team lead. I'm like, hey, can we smoke these guys? He's like, do they have weapons? And I'm like, no. But I just got a bad feeling, man. Like, the way everything about them, they were planning and looking around, looking at where they thought we were, and it just felt weird. They were all in this huddle, and then no shit, bro. They were like, ready, break. They scatter. A minute or 2 later, bro, like the grass was like waist high that we were in. And I remember, like, dude, the grass being mowed around us. It just started getting chopped down in all directions, all 360, it lit up.
Oh, shit.
And I remember looking back at my spotter. The recce guys are already breaking contact. We go back, and 4 of us jumped into the hole. I'm second guy in the hole. We had the recce team lead go in. Pemberton's on top of me. I'm sorry, the other guy, he's right on the outside of the hole, and he's in a star fort, like sprawled out. And we had the medic behind him also sprawled out. And dude, we were getting lit up, bro. I cannot describe how intense the fire was around us. And then it like stopped. And we just heard pow, just one crack at a time. But the intervals were very consistent and very accurate. And I'm like, oh shit, we're getting engaged by a sniper. And then it clicked. What the Marines told me before coming into that area, they were like, dude, one, we cannot go with anything less than a brigade. And we're out there with less than 35 guys. Two, there's a Chechen sniper that's working that area, and he's been out there for a while. He has a, supposed to be a big kill record. He's been fighting for way longer than your average fighter, supposedly like the Soviet days or whatnot, and has been like a mercenary in that area, and from a Chechen sniper. So I deduced it down to this is him. He's good, really good. So I called it up. We're being engaged by a sniper. So I'm trying to do a snap bang where I hear the crack and I wait for the report of the rifle, like lightning and thunder, and I'm getting a general idea of how far away the sniper is. So I pinpoint him to this tall building. It's the only where I would be.
This is so fucking hard. This movie is finna go crazy. The Reaper movie on his life is finna go crazy. I mean, I haven't seen the rest of it, bro. Y'all need to do yourself a favor and go watch the beginning of this shit, bro. He talks about seeing ghosts and his upbringing was rough as fuck, bro. But then just to see him just processing, and I'm sure this isn't taboo for soldiers, bro. But I don't hear shit like this all the goddamn time, bro. So him just computing the firing off of a sniper, trying to determine where the fuck he is and how he just processing just in such a dire situation, and man, it's a fucking audible
bullet goes by.
Okay.
Zoom.
Trying to determine where the fuck he is and how he just processing just in such a dire situation, and man, it's a fucking audible masterpiece, bro. He's just able to put your ass there in this fucked up ass situation, bro. It's fucking fire, man. It's crazy. It ain't fire. It's fucked up, but just the to witness this, to hear it, bro. This shit is hard, bro.
If I were a sniper, zoom in. I'm looking, and I'm not too sure. So I go to pick up my head, and crack, bullet goes by. Look at Pemberton. He goes to roll over, crack, bullet snaps and pops up dust next to him. Then it started getting way more accurate. Me and I call him Jay, the team lead from Recce. Me and him pop up, and we're almost helmet to helmet, bro. And a bullet between us, he pushes off of me, I push off of him. And the next thing I heard was the medic screaming, who's hit? Who's hit? Team lead thinks my head is gone. I think his head is gone. He's like, I'm good. Are you good? Check yourself. I'm checking my face like, dude, I'm hit. Something's happened. Nothing. And that went on for 3 hours of playing volleyball with this sniper in this small hole, and the fire just got more accurate. Every movement that you would make, he'd take a snap at it. He was going off of movement. And I would put rounds to where I think he's at, but I know I'm not going to hit him because I think he's shooting from back inside of the room, outside the window, or this little slit or a hole in the side of the wall, or the building. But he's backed away from it, so I know I'm not going to hit this guy, so I'm just putting rounds into it. Then we started to hear the enemy close in on us, and you can hear him, Allah Akbar, and all that. And at one point, they got close where you could hear the footsteps. My spotter starts engaging guys who are close, bro, close to us with the 300 Win Mag. And he's laying some hate down, and it gets picked back up. We're calling in for airstrikes. I'm damn near crying, bro. I've never cussed out a colonel in my life, but cussed this colonel out like we need bombs. We need help bad. We're about to be on CNN getting our freaking heads chopped off, you know? Yeah, so, they could not drop any bombs.
Why?
Obama's rule of engagement, bro. We could not have anything with 0.1.
Fuck.
Bro, that shit sound crazy that
I know,
Obama
right?
giving a rule of engagement for fucking soldiers, bro. Man, take your good talking ass out there and see how it is, motherfucker. That's crazy as hell, dog.
Wow.
President should make no goddamn calls like that, dog. You need to be a motherfucking soldier, goddamn. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm about to die because Obama gave me a fucking rule that I can't save my fucking life. Fuck out of here. They should have did the shit anyway, bro. Should have did the shit anyway, dog. Fuck out of here, man. Just take your chances, bro.
Engagement, bro. We could not have anything with 0.1% collateral damage, meaning if we dropped a bomb and their home got hit with shrapnel, that would be a bad deal for. It was all about winning the hearts and minds. So getting a bomb dropped at that time was impossible. And we couldn't drop it to where I had pinpointed where I figured this guy was at.
Yeah, they're fighting with their hands
The sniper
tied.
found his location on the map. We called it in for an airstrike. The best that they said they could do was do a flyover, show of force. The first thing that came over was it was an F-16 or F-15, one of those jets. He came over, didn't do anything. Next, I looked up, and I thought I saw a UFO. I'm tired, borderline hallucinating. So I'm like, yeah, that's a UFO. And it's just this thin, black, looked like a disc. And it's low, bro, low. And as soon as it gets closer, I'm like, that's a B-2 stealth bomber. I've never seen one of these things before in my life, except for like on TV. And it was way bigger than what I expected and thinner than I expected. And I remember he had his bay doors open and he dropped flares.
Oh, shit.
And that didn't do anything. So then we called in for bombs to be dropped on our location. So I'm calling up like, drop them on us because we're getting,
right,
overrun. And I'm playing volleyball with a sniper I can barely see, and I picked some machine gunners off on a rooftop who was shooting at us, picked some more guys off in the field. And then, when we thought it was over, I look at the recce team lead, and I'm like, dude, do you have a grenade? And he already knew I was going with it. If they get in close, we're gonna pull this grenade, hug it, and we're gonna kill them with us, right? So he pulls out his grenade. Man.
God damn.
1 second, bro.
Shit. Hold up. Yeah, right. Hold up.
Yeah.
Shit is intense, bro.
That's where I fist bump Mike Pemberton. Yeah, we said our goodbyes.
Oh, shit.
1 second.
It's okay, man.
Like I said, this is the worst one, so I'm good after this one. But and I haven't talked about it in a while, so I think that is different. But yeah. Say our goodbyes. I fist pound Mike Pemberton, and I'm like, dude, tell my wife I was not a bitch. And he's like, dude, I'm not telling her anything. She's Mexican. She'll cut me. I'm like, yeah, she will. And he
I ain't telling her shit. She cut
did
me.
our little goodbyes, whatever. Waited to these guys to, overrun us. And look over my shoulder, and here's my dumb brain again, my kid brain. I thought it was the Roadrunner. Like when someone's running real fast and you can see the dust kicking up from the back of their feet. It was a machine gun team. Cop, Eric Ennis, those guys. They heard the call. And dude.
What up?
Yeah. They heard the call of, we were pinned down pretty good.
That's fucking fire, bro.
They came in and extracted us, and we popped smoke.
That's so hard, bro.
Murphy's Law. We popped smoke, and the wind blew it the opposite direction, so we had no cover, like screen cover or anything like that to bound out. We were going to bound out in twos, and me and Mike Pemberton were going to be the last guys to bound out, covering them as best as we could. As they made it back to the machine gun team on the road that we were originally overlooking, and snipers trying to pick us off as we're running. So I tell Mike, I'm like, dude, zigzag. and I learned this from just, where I grew up. I'm like, dude, you're getting shot at zigzag.
Zigzag, yeah, facts.
And I didn't zigzag. I just V-lined it. And it's the fastest. I felt like I was running on clouds, man. I could not feel the ground beneath my feet. V-lined it to the machine gun team. Mike's right behind me, and you can hear the cracks of the rifle, and you see the ground pop up, and made it back to the machine gun team. I look at Cop, I'm like, dude, I am sucking. I need water bad. Haven't had water in, felt like a day or whatever, and really thirsty, and mouth was sticking together, and couldn't form any spit. He gives me water out his his backpack. I drank half the bottle, gave the rest to Mike, and it's up to me, hey, where are we going? I'm like, well, let's make our way back to the main element where you guys came from, and we'll join up with them and finish out this mission. And as we pick up to move out, I see some guy pop out from the backside of this little house, and I put my rifle over Pemberton's shoulder. We're both facing that direction. I use his shoulder as a brace because we're standing, and I, shot this guy as he poked out from behind the house, and like a walking firefight. And I made the dumbest call of my life, man, of skirting the tree line. Yeah. Should have went in it and skirted the tree line, probably tired. Wanted to get to the element as quickly as we could because they were also in a huge firefight, throwing grenades and back and forth, borderline hand-to-hand combat in this little, ravine. It was intense, bro. Making it back to them, skirted the tree line, and I shit you not, I saw the ground open up. Like a guy come out the ground, he lifted up the grass, and he came out of the ground, and it's a team of guys, and they started engaging us from, meet at that wall. It's danger close.
Shit.
And we get ambushed, and I remember diving head first. I didn't care how deep this ditch was or what was in it. Dove in, hit water, like chest deep water. We all jump into it, and I look over and I can see Cop, the guy who had just rescued us. He's got his leg up on the embankment. Yeah. Laying down a cover fire. And I can see the dudes' heads in the ground, and I start shooting, and what I could hit, I know I hit one, and got back down, and as I get into cover from the embankment portion, I'm this high in water, chest high, neck high at this point, and I hear this loud sound like an M4. An M4 was right by my ear, and I'm I go to look over, dude, back away a little bit, and there's no one right there. But then I see the embankment behind me, the mud blowing up, and I'm like, holy shit, that's gunfire. So I move off to the side a little bit, and that's when I'm going back up to engage, and I hear this weird slap, and I heard Cops scream. And I look, and I see a water hose, dumb brain again, pumping red water, squirting into the field. What is that? Then I see him fall, and he's screaming, bro, screaming, cussing and screaming, and his femoral artery was hit, snapped up into his body, and he took 2 rounds to it, and I remember the ravine, the water we were in, turning different color, dark brown, and it tasted like pennies. And look at a commander of the lead who's with us, and by this point he's next to me, so I grab him, I pull him in close to I could talk to him in his ear, screaming, we need to get, there's 300 meters down this ravine or down here to this opening. That's where we take our dog leg and go across this field in the safe haven. The safe house was going to be there. But we have to go now. We're screwed in this little ravine. And screwed. And as I'm talking to him, I feel a splash of warm water slap my face. And then he just got weightless. And I thought, I don't know what I thought. I just thought he just sat down really fast. And he goes down. I wiped the water off my face, and it wasn't water. It was his blood. And I see this right above his body armor, this gaping hamburger meat hanging out of his chest. I go back up against the embankment. Pemberton comes over. He just puts his hand inside the wound. And I remember him, like, screaming. Yeah.
Packed it.
And I went black, bro. It's the only time in combat where I, like, blacked out for a second. I'm staring in his eyes and watching his chest open up and Pemberton's hand in it and him screaming, and cop had stopped screaming at this point, and our medic is working on him. Badass medic, Melvin. His kit bag is floating in the water, and he's doing, like, surgery, bro. You know?
Shit.
Put on 2 tourniquets, bleeding wouldn't stop. He's packing it, trying to, get it to stop. Watkins got hit in his foot, or his ankle. So we're down 3, and one of the recce guys came over and slapped me on my helmet. He slapped me on my helmet, and he's like, dude, get back in it, I'm like, oh, shit, yeah. And he's like, come over here. The sniper, he's not engaging him. And he's like, come over here to me behind this weird little fallen tree. And as soon as I get up next to him to get eyes on anything, we get shot at. And he pushes me, was like, dude, he's targeting you. Everywhere I went down this ravine, pow, crack. And the plead, the cries, and, everybody's jacked up, and cops going in and out of consciousness. And we finally made the decision to, let's just move. We can't get pinned down here. So he passed his body up on the stretcher. And I remember him passing by, and it's just white. And when we would take cover, we'd shout like, yeah, dude, hold your breath, We'd have to go underwater to get him to safety. And he, was out of it, lost a lot of blood. And we get to the end of the ravine, and I remember popping out the other side and going into the safe house, and dude, it felt like World War III opened up, and I go down. Pemberton looks back at me. He's like, thought I was hit. He comes and grabs me and starts pulling me. I'm looking up at him like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I said, we're getting shot at. He's like, no, those are our guys. We had support by fire, machine guns up on top, and I was just so
out of it.
Out of it a little bit. And we get into the safe haven, the little house we had taken over, and the first sergeant was in there, and he's like, hey, you guys get up on top. And we were the first ones to get up on top to provide cover as, cop, and everybody else was coming out. And we were just told to engage everything that was a threat. And I remember looking out, and dudes were getting dropped off in like vans with the sliding doors taken off, and mopeds and bikes with like 3 guys on them, and RPGs and ammo and machine guns piling out into the city. Pretty far away, and couldn't engage them, too far away, and tried some shots too far away, and just picked off everything else that I could pick off. And yeah, and we called for reinforcements, the Marines to come in, and they couldn't do it. They had to have more people, like I said, a brigade, and we were told that the best they could do was park their vehicles like a mile away, and we had to run to them. that was like not really an option at the moment. We were going to stay and fight. So we had the guys who, from my platoon, put speedballs together, ready to go, ammo and stuff like that. They were going to fly the helicopters in low, drop off the speedballs, and we were going to get it out and fight all night. Watch the medevac come in and provided cover for them. It's an old school like medevac with the big cross on the side. And watching the guys carry out the wounded and covering them and stayed to fight. Had 210 bullets and had 6 when it was over, left. Did a lot of shooting and yeah. We had to, that was the initial call, was to remain overnight. Luckily, that wasn't the case. And as we were running low on ammo, I'll never forget the call. My first sergeant was like, if you got a bayonet, if you got a knife, get ready. We're going hand to hand if, these guys are going to overrun this compound. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to smoke a guy, get his AK, and fight with that. And if we go hand to hand, hey, Hodge is pretty small. We're good. So luckily that did not happen. We did make the decision to run out. Everybody was like not timid. It was a rough day. Like hour 8, 9 at this point. We have to run out the wide open field, a mile, to get to the Marines that finally made it. And I volunteered. It was like, I wanted to kill myself so much that day. It was like, after
himself.
Like I saw the third guy was hit. Debated standing up, just getting my head taken off, Just tired of it. Yeah. So.
Shit.
I was like, I'll volunteer and I'm not like crying too much, am I?
You're all good, man. I've never heard anything like this.
I'm sucking, bro. But so yeah, I volunteered to.
Bro, cuz asked if he's crying too much, bro. He's crying, asking if he's crying too much, bro. Shit, man.
Lead us out. I had like 6 bullets left. And I told Pemberton, I was like, you take up the rear for the assault team, make sure we're good, and I'll get the front. We're just gonna book it. I don't have time to shoot, So we just start running when they open up the big blue doors, the gates. I have a picture of it, before we ran out. I just booked it, man. See the Marines on top of a hill, and they didn't have enough vehicles for us or whatever, so, yeah. We had to fit like 30 guys in 4 Humvees and on Humvees and piled in, and I had a big 500-pound Marine 50 cal gunner laying on my chest, and I'm laying across Pemberton's lap and another assaulter's lap. He's being stood on. It's cram-packed in there. Some guys are piled on, and we drive out. I asked for a cigarette, and this Marine was like, gave me one, and I go to flick it out the hatch, and it landed back in my... I always say that was like the worst part of that whole mission, was having that cigarette burn my back, and this other guy, an assaulter, pouring his canteen out on me, dousing me. I'm like, dude, it's just a cigarette. But we get back, and we got the target we were going after, captured him, and I remember doing the quick AAR when we got back, and I'm sitting next to a prisoner before we fly him out to where we have to fly him out to, and I'm sitting next to a prisoner, and I'm leaning up against my rucksack, and dude, I'm dozing off, and I do doze off, and I heard a clear as day, man, bullet snap past my head. So I wake up, I'm looking around, and I'm wondering, why is no one else freaking out? Everyone's just pretty calm and chill, waiting for the helicopters to come in. I'm like, damn, that was not even a gunshot. I'm still hearing bullet snap, And I knew I was like hurt after that. And then a few days later, cop died. Man. The first hospital he went to, power went out.
Oh, wow.
So they had to take him to another hospital. Yeah. So that's the guy who saved my life.
I've never heard anything like that before.
My bad, bro. Oh, man.
It's so bad, man.
Haven't talked about it like that in a while either. But yeah, think about it every day. Every day. Every day, man.
You want to take a break? Let's take a break.
Bruh.
That was a lot.
Shit, I need a break too, goddamn.
Shit.
That was rough. This is I got issues saying it's the best video of someone I've seen talking. But bruh, this is the most intense, definitely the most intense conversation story I've ever heard spoken, bro. Like, god damn, bro. Yeah. I ain't got nothing else, bro. Y'all are welcome to watch the rest of this. I'm gonna watch the rest of this on my time, bro. But yeah, that was intense, dog.
Yeah, well, oh look, somebody just brought up Dead President. We say Dead President's movie. He was in the army. I don't think. And I deal with my dead man. That's crazy. If dude brought up Dead President, 'cause I told y'all like that's one of like the good. That's like one of the like the best movies that show like I would say PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Show like a veteran struggling after. Yeah, that was crazy though. That was crazy. That was a lot though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a lot. That was a big fucking story right there. That was a big. That was. It's just listening to it. It's like, oh fuck. And then it's crazy because shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, but maybe. But I feel like, man, I would have probably forgot hell of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I would have probably forgot hell of that shit just because, like, then, like, I would probably remember certain shit, but I would probably try to block out hell of that shit for real to where I really would have forgot about all that shit. Like, hell, at least a lot of it. So for him to be able to, like, really kind of, like, describe it pretty much in, like, a pretty good fucking description, too. I mean, as he's telling it to me, man, I'm pretty much getting a good fucking visual of everything. I'm like, shit. That's crazy. That is crazy, though. Oh, crazy stories. Crazy stories. That sound like the worst fucking, the worst mission he was on. They say that mission got rushed. They was down, no fucking cover. Straight chopped at. Ooh. Play some music now. See, only thing here though is yo on YouTube. I gotta make sure I gotta make sure I have the and that unreleased shit. So I could kill. Yeah, fuck it. Girl, I did that shit for you. We gonna keep doing the same little mix. We gonna keep doing the same little mix right now. Cash Dice. Broke boy.
for some pussy. Hey, always talk about me, still ain't never shook me. I'm a real nigga from the flat, can't overlook me. 1500 nigga if you're tryna come and book me. Hey, nigga gone and fucking book me. Keep the chop on me, my grandma watching me. Hey, fuck my Jesus piece, I might squeeze the piece. Whole lot on my way, tryna flood the streets. Hey, and I'm on this link, I won't make it sing. Nigga front on me, I'ma make it sing. Run up in this shit, run up in this shit. Hey, all the beans with the roof up, still on this
high as fuck, called us some hoes, we swear. Hey.
Sacrifice for what's worth it. Hey, I had to get it high, got it. Lock and load, rinse, repeat. It's that simple.
I say fuck them two hoes, went and got another pair. Dang.
Introducing your champion.
Hope you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. Bro boy.
I'm Jumpmaster. I can already smell blood. Land there. I may kick to call first blood.
I can't even kick it with this broke boy. He ain't gonna buy a pack of seal, broke boy.
Time to kill.
Oh shit, they coming.
Hello, Dead
1 and 2.
We're very excited to be joining you July 26th.
That's all two.
Set the table correctly. We're mostly going to make enemies with Disney and make a lot of jokes at Hugh's expense. Come on, get out. So sit back and relax while we travel to a place where grown men and women walk around in tights and act like it's not a giant cultural cry for help. Because this is cinema. Shut up. Oh my God.
Oh, he inside?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Radar 17 out of
There's an enemy by me.
tickets now.
Throwing an arc, sir.
I knocked him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody coming up behind us.
Keep counting, do all this shit out there. Balenciagas. I can find nobody. I'm not anybody. Dollars. Where you at?
DJ Lil Kid, what up?
Balenciagas, I don't fuck with nobody. I be in the film. I just wanna bag that bitch. I manifest. Full drop. Moving with a thought. Trying to fuck me for my body. Moving with a thought. Trying to fuck me for my body. Burn that horse down. I burn that horse to the trap, but please don't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. I burn that horse to the trap, but please don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Yeah. Hey, I say fuck the Robin for this rap shit. Now I'm in LA, fucking on a model bitch. Running with the same gang I've been running with. Designing and trapping back. Been on the block, been moving with it. We motivated, our boys love the kick. I spin the show on these shoes, why I love the kick. I pay attention, paying fucking kicks. Number 9 for the truths, I'm so fucking different. I hang with shooters and killers that just got out of prison. Piper, I got hella bitches. Piper, buying flights just to see a nigga. Yeah. Balenciagas, I don't fuck with nobody. I be in the field, ready to pop on anybody. I just wanna bag that bitch. I manifest. Right out of the full drop. Moving with a thought, try to fuck me for my cloudy.
Started trying to fuck me for my gliding. Brought that hoe upstairs, brought that hoe upstairs. I brought that hoe to the trap, but please don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
But please don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Baby, don't tell nobody.
Hey, I say fuck them. I've been fucking some rap shit.
Let's avoid this area. Watch out. Competitor close.
Hood Rich King.
Care package over there.
Be careful, Ken. Oh, she's one tap. There you go. There you go.
Reloading. Last member of that team. Sorry.
There's somebody down over here.
There and there. No way to hit me. I'm hella mad. That's alright. Oh shit. They're both up there. One tap.
Revive real quick.
Yep. They're shooting now. Damn it. Nope. What? How? She's about to thirst me. Yep. No way. Oh man, brother. Don't let her get you. I'm supposed to be fighting her together.
You're
what's
good, nigga.
Bitch, I'm stoning and rolling. Made it out the mud. I drink mud and I start zoning. On my swag, I'ma need that bag, though. Oh, you rap, though. Get right for racks, though. Hoes keep calling. Free my jack, though. I ain't on it. Come get on it.
All that matters is you last online.
Oh, that's a pretty cool caustic skin right there, sir.
This is your champion. Check yourself or wreck yourself.
shit, that's a whole plan right there.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of meat to go around.
July 4th is the one holiday that lights up our country. We want our 4th of July sale.
You're gonna see a lot of meat.
So from now to July 8th, everything in our stores is 25%.
Here we go. Ready up.
That means carpet, hardwood, tile and stone, waterproof flooring.
Let's do this.
First game on. I'm zooted.
25% off. At 18 months on financing, you won't be fired.
About to get live.
Santa Rosa to San Jose.
El único inconveniente del Trading Value Menú de Taco Bell es tener que decidir. Porque ofrece 10 de tus favoritos por $3 o menos. Como elegir entre el Cheesy Double Beef Burrito con muchísima carne, los crujientes Loaded Beef Nachos, el delicioso Cream Cheese Chicken.
Do I want to use one man though? Por acá no. Nice. Got the vocals too. How much crap life on? What's that?
Where is it?
It's a new team,
He was on the top, he just went down.
Welcome.
I whipped, he whooped my ass, I'm sorry boys.
You chilling, brother? Back in the game, we're back in the game.
What the fuck?
From where?
Right here. What the fuck?
Good shit.
Stupid
That's good shit on
bitch.
me. That scared the piss out of me, like, I'm not even kidding. I was like, holy shit.
I was like, damn, another squad.
Cause he's just fucking hiding
Bruh,
right there, bro.
Nova came out of nowhere though, for real. So the bin came out.
Yeah, I don't know how you come out with your resin. What the fuck?
Alright, I need some fucking.
Speaking of resin,
I need ammo bad, and I'm ready to
We'll
push.
need
Let's go
those.
get this shit.
Yeah.
There's so many people here.
I'm trying to get active.
If y'all find an R301, please let me know.
I gotcha. See nearby. There's a blue light mag right here. Hold it. There.
Level 2. Thanks.
Okay.
No problem.
R3. Thank you. Yes, sir. I bet. Look great.
Alright.
Okay. On the door. Yeah. He may have for sure.
They scanned up there, they scanned up there.
This nigga is fuck my head with that.
Crack as fuck.
I'm healing.
Stupid bitch. Oh, they're bouncing around.
Thank you. Target spotted.
What?
Getting shot at.
Back up with you. Brother?
Oh. Advantage?
Gotcha. Is it solo?
I only seen one.
I think it's solo.
It shot me.
Oh yeah, she just did.
Shit, nigga, so did I.
Who little bitch at, huh? Just her. Or what?
Knock him. We can play action. I think
Oh, I so many grenades. Oh, I see him. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Whoa, why'd you open that? Alright. Hold on. They both looking at you.
Yeah, don't come back. Alright, don't take that.
What the fuck?
Holy fuck. There's no worries.
Well, shit, I just baited them in. They thirsty ass was gonna come in.
You right.
For sure.
Pull up to the spotlight, bitch hand. Pulling out the tools like go gadget, bitch go gadget. This nigga like a diamond slice. Hold your slice, I'm some pepper, South Atlantic kicking. With my niggas, yeah. I pour a whole fold up in my fucking cup. Count it up. Go through the check, man, I can't fuck with y'all. We dressin' them bricks and then we out it all. Mason Marcella, nigga, designer girl. Got like 10 hoes in my fucking hair. Condos, I ain't need that. I'm like, fuck 12, they can't come in here.
Good. Ooh, trying to know about this OG Cardi. I don't know nothing about this.
This is your champion.
Particle colliders are R301s. They both split atoms if you ask me.
I'm Jumpmaster. I can already smell the blood.
One little fight is no reason to lose your composure.
Alright, man. How the hell we kill everybody right there and then die as soon as we leave?
Time to kill.
What the hell? Trying to do it. Everybody finna land over there on that other little spot.
Money counter, fuck a bank. Money counter, fuck a bank. Money counter, fuck a bank. Triple C's made a bank. Serving beans, switching lanes. Money counter, fuck a bank. 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 On my jury, man, I spit that on my jury, man. On my jury, man, I can't tell my jury, man.
I'm gonna go participate in that fight.
Got a mark in my size, right here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, Viz.
Taking a make it.
Right there. Whoa! That's a whole other team. Why I thought that was the same fucking team?
Knock, left line.
That's why I fucking.
Not the other guy?
Let's go places. Click the banner or visit toyotaca.com for details.
Alright. Where you going, nigga?
Oh. I'm hella weak for that.
Good, we're inside. Looks like I'm the kill leader this time.
Yes. Every
Might have
little
a little
choice
bottom.
changes the path.
That boy, get them all out.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Ass. Eddie.
I just like Houston. I just lean on my car, gas in my blunt. Got some hoes who gon' fuck. I'm still pouring up, I can see in his face. It's on my waist. Now you all on her face. That hoe give me face. That hoe give me face. Damn, that hoe give me face.
Do it. Let's do it.
Fetty on Fetty on Fetty. I can't go in, I ain't ready.
Healing up.
I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready.
Wait, oh my god, my fault.
I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. Fetty on Fetty. I can't go in, I ain't ready.
Need to grab some of
Second again, bro.
that. I need to grab some of that shit. Some of that shit in them damn boxes.
I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. That 42 heavy. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. Yeah, soft fetty. Listen, never lagging. Once a package, bills can get paid off a rabbit. Still a kick and trapping. Used to 100 second, now I fuck an actress. Shit, I'm just thinking how it happened. Had to get explicit, had to make it listen. Moving out them pounds. Niggas started snitching, loading up them rounds. Niggas started missing, moving out of town, and Tommy cruised the mission. Converse with my addictions. Don't talk, just listen. 5 drugs that I mix. Money the only thing on my vision. Infatuated with
somebody over here.
All of my niggas is stuck in some habits. Like with my teeth and with the static. I fuck on these bitches.
Like I heard something.
Obligated, so I'm
Still be a little
demonstrating my
scared.
focus. Got some real niggas quoting this. Got your main bitch hoping shit. Oh shit. Lost a few things since embracing. Like anything decent. Through the week up on my teeth. It's the only time you catch me cheesing. It's
I just left Houston. I just left Earth. Lean in my car, gas in my blunt. Got some hoes who gon' fuck. I'm still pouring up, I can see in his face.
Like, ain't nobody over here, bro.
I thought I heard something over this way. I don't know. As I was, you know what I'm saying, picking some shit up, thought I heard something.
Nigga tripping.
I could have been tripping out.
Oh, wait, no, you're not tripping. My fault, my fault.
I ain't tripping, right?
Close. Not tripping, you're not tripping. Close. Unless I'm tripping. Hold on, what the?
I'm about to go up here.
Care package over there.
I'm just a rat, too.
Yeah.
I was not tripping. Where is he? He was not
Where the
tripping.
fuck that bitch just shot me from, bro? How the hell he shoot me? I was on the, what the fuck? He shot me like he was in here or something.
Hold on, team. Chill.
One tap.
He just make you feel. I want to get back real quick. Fuck you, do that. I'm good. Nigga, that dude,
He cheating, bro. Ain't a lie.
Taking it back.
Taking it back.
Yeah, he's taking it around the. Yeah, here, take it back. Damn. That fuse, that fuse actually fucked my shit up with that knuckle cluster.
Bruh. He blitzed me. 97? Damn.
Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger.
No more girls cause we rolling out the front toe. I'm an H-child nigga and I can never go.
I just left Houston. I just left Earth. Lean in my car, gas in my blunt. Got some hoes who gon' fuck. I'm still pouring up, I can see in his face. Design on my waist. Now you all on her face. That hoe give me face. That hoe give me faith. Damn, that hoe give me faith. Fetty on Fetty on Fetty. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in,
Jimmy.
I ain't ready.
Oh shit, you using that red too? I really think that.
Fetty on Fetty.
I should let you use red, see what you do with him. Red like
Spark your hot girl summer at Whole Foods Market with blazing deals to up your sizzle and crank up the heat on your backyard hangs. Get 20% off no antibiotics ever beef New York strip steak with Prime through July 2nd. Have a party of one or grill a meal for the whole family. While supplies last. Shop in store or online. Terms apply. Save on no antibiotics ever. Plus store-wide sales to round out every meal, snack, and spread. Shop now at Whole Foods Market.
Let's get to it.
The innovation of the burger is here. Crunch cheese and crunch wraps in 3 pounds built on the 16X cheeser platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a cheeser tostato possible. Cheesy enough. You have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the big cheese.
Ain't no motherfucking guns in this.
From Taco Bell. Participating in Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Context store for participation which varies.
I actually need that.
Oh, what's that? Hold up. Get a minute. Oh, man, right. Oh, something's not right. Where's that? What?
I think I may have been spotted.
Where? Is it? How about again?
Right here. Yeah, right here. Up top.
That was
the last one. Nice work.
Yeah, how much up? Come on now.
Need to recharge my shields.
Hell no.
I don't know where people at.
Killed an enemy. Healing up.
Yeah, what is that?
Healing up.
Upgraded and ready.
Where?
Being shot at. Open and fire. Yamatara. Reloaded. Trap.
Oh, big stinky in there.
Who's that? Bruh. Was moving though.
Inside. Go to the team.
Almost knocked. Knock.
There we go.
Good.
Don't know what that was. But I tell you what, nigga, cause he wasn't with the shit. Niggas talking drugs.
I'm gonna need that. Give me a habit. Oh. Damn. Wait, where'd my turbocharger go? What the fuck? I dropped it?
Healing up. Thought of an average.
Alright. Let me see. Oh shit, I ain't got no damn cells.
I need energy ammo. Pretty sure we're not alone here.
Hey, team.
Care package over there.
Oh, got me.
I think someone's targeting
mad low. What's coming over here? I'm up. Grabbing on me. One.
What the fuck? Right behind y'all, bro.
They both one. You lost that? Nah. Use your ass. I should play more safe, huh?
Ah, I should have took that bitch out, bro. No fuck. Woo! How do you lose that? Damn. Damn. How do you lose that?
Kids breathe. Ew. But the demon.
Yeah, what?
Let's go find them all.
Oh wait, you're on a freak. I didn't know you were on a freaking right. How does that drive? Pull up. My fucking thing.
All right.
Can't we do the blah 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 after? I'm ready now. By myself.
Introducing your champion.
By my fucking self.
I'm Jump Master. I can already smell the blood.
Sorry I beat you. I'm only looking for my creator.
Time to kill. Check out over there.
Get to it.
Let's do this.
That's a real person? No way, bro. Alright, I'm just ass, huh?
Come on, man. Damn.
Over here. Follow me.
That bitch is. How did I lose that fight?
That's back on Horizon.
Gonna be a good match. I can feel it in me stash. We will defeat all of our enemies.
The mysteries of space. Solved a few of them.
Look around.
And there's one
You can
more
find
to
cars
go.
like these on AutoTrader. Like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the
Introducing
same
your
time?
champion.
Well, multitasking pro. Cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on Auto Trader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on Auto Trader. Just you wait. Auto Trader.
Here, pals. Rondo London's one of my specials. Oh, don't you get darlings.
I still like you.
Team. Place look unhit.
Oh yes, we are already inside the ring.
I ain't got time to play.
Repairing my damages.
Son, where'd you find this?
Extended light mag here. Enemy spotted. Reloading.
Holy shit.
Incoming care package. I love loot.
Hold up. Who that banging on my door? If a nigga try to rob me, I'ma blow him in the smoke.
I am taking fire, friend. Contact with target.
Don't be blowing up.
Stand back. Knuckle clusters locked.
It's Cartier, these diamonds let you niggas know. You see these covers my nigga and tell him. She said, Cardi, why you acting funny? Ever since you got some money, you been frontin' on me. Say no more, the new cars, the new bras. You so bright, but you so lost. Damn, you let the lean get you so gone. Don't let the drugs get you so gone. Don't let the drugs get you so gone. But you so lost.
Both of them are up? God damn it.
Sipping on this act, don't know how to act.
Juicing me shields.
That suck. That fucking suck. How did I let them get that fucking revive off, bro? It's all good, Vision. I might jump my ass off anyway. I fucking suck.
Enemy target here.
So fucking lost.
But I haven't played in a minute.
Hey, welcome to the IKEA Midsummer Sale. Hello. Save up to 50% on outdoor furniture and indoor essentials and have your best summer.
Oh, how about storage for my inflatable flamingos?
We've got you covered. Let's turn your space into a summer haven with space for birds.
Awesome.
Visit us in store from June 12th to July 9th or at ikea-usa.com/midsummer. Offer valid dates may vary. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store and ikea-usa.com/midsummer for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Yo, Doritos Dinamita Flaming Hot Queso is the best new chip.
No way. It's all about Dinamita tangy, fiery lime sticks.
The spicy roll tortilla chip with explosive Doritos flavor? Nothing beats it.
I think you mean the crispy crunch of the Dinamita stick.
I think you should hand over your chips.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I really would.
Oh, okay. Here, try some.
Wow, these are good. Doritos Dinamita in 5 explosive flavors. Go ahead, try us.
Thought of that.
Let with me go to store and never roll. This not the tears I showed you touch your toes. Not in the able icy throwing foes. Stay with my slate, you know it wiping nose. Frontline boys get it on. Backwood boys big small. I ain't never writing no song. Getting no statements in this home.
Hey.
I ain't never like no clone. Show you said that ass to me like this song. Now I ain't Bryson Tiller. Now baby girl trying to right my wrongs. Say she like a nigga. Don't trust that she just like a mom. No I'm in and out, might stay long. Perkins that 10 got me feeling strong. No I'm a rich nigga, show this shit right in the middle. She said, well, no, that's not a 5, it sound like a 6. When her nigga gone, yeah, you know that she get when we fly on these flights in the sky. We gon' get missing, girl, like my Glock, as you know.
Goddamn, come on, hurry up. Play the motherfucking game. You gotta yell at the motherfucker. Gotta yell at him.
Think about taking flight tonight. 42 cups going up tonight. Say I'm doing something wrong, think I'm doing it right. Too many young niggas get to live this life. When we go up shit every night. Know the name ring bill, got heavy shit. Let me go to store and never roll. This not the
Okay, he's gonna do that solo squad. Okay. I don't think I saw that. I saw the last one.
Boys get it on. Backwood boys big small. I ain't never write no song. Getting no statements in this home. I ain't never like no clone. Show you said that I
God damn. Even turned up the audio, huh? Shit. Well, y'all turned up the footsteps and everything. Shit. Turn up the hit reg. Shit. Alright, we got double XP. I ain't even gonna do it. It was on my challenges. The Emporium is oh, I do need to do my LMGs.
Young nigga from the block, rich, he paid and shit. Try to tell him the one just like an ace and shit. Put him off with my dogs gone, got case and shit. Bad dog got a latch on. Try to knock me, but I'm back on. Fly nigga. Jeweled up with some max on. Nice nigga. Cali Weber put the whites on. Want to pad it with no ice on.
On it.
I do want to edit that. Get off the. Let's do the frag shit. Gonna do the frag.
Occupy. Marking the objective and pushing coordinates to your op set. 3, 2, 1. Take the capture zone. Follow it when it changes location. Zone under assault.
Okay.
Capture zone contested.
I'm gonna say I was
zone.
missing, but I could have sworn I was hitting his ass, but I'm gonna say I was missing that.
Lethal force utilized.
Active camo.
Zone
Ooh,
compromised.
no way. I was on the left side, so I'll say you may have got that.
We're on the zone. Capture zone. Capture zone is moving. Sending new locations. You're off
What?
right now. Zone compromised.
Damn, I fucked up my camo that fast, huh? What? There's no way.
Capture zone contested.
Definitely missing that.
Active camo.
Allies on the zone. Capture zone is moving. The zone's in danger.
Active camo.
Zone compromised. We're locking down the zone. Capture zone contested.
Oh no!
Vengeance. I'll allow it. Capture zone is moving. Sending new locations. You're offset now. Zone compromised.
Oh, I did just
We're on
run
the
like
zone.
right into that. That was so dumb. I did run like right into that. Bro, I only did that because my teammate was right there. They both right there. I would have never done that.
We're on the zone. Capture zone is moving. Ultra ready. Zone under assault. Taking them out in groups. Effective, but not subtle. Capture
Bro,
zone
I was
contested.
fucking stuck.
Well, don't worry about it, dude. You gotta suck before you swallow, so don't worry about it.
We're locking down the zone.
I knew that was gonna happen.
locations you're ops at now. The zone's in danger.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're locking down the zone.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Zone compromised.
No.
Capture zone is moving. We're locking down the zone.
Active camo.
The zone's in danger.
Oh shit, I'm out of bullets. Nigga, out of bullets. I'm out of bullets, nigga.
Damn.
Oh shit, I'm out of bullets, nigga. Oh no. Shit.
Under assault.
Oh, I was out of bullets, nigga. Oh.
We're on the zone.
These lame ass niggas can't shoot.
Oh my God.
Take and keep that capture zone. Zone compromised. Capture zone contested.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in your booty hole, boy. I done put it in your booty hole, boy.
We're locking down
I'm sexy red. I'm playing it sexy red, but to put it in your booty hole.
Capture zone moving. Updating coordinates.
I'm finna plug that motherfucker. This dude with this sniper starting to piss me off. Got your ass.
We're locking down the zone.
Lay down, boy. Lay your ass down. On your back.
Capture zone contested. Zone under assault. We're winning. Keep it up, Legion. Zone changing location.
Yeah, I got that ass. That's right, I got that ass, boy. Put it on your toes, boy.
Bro, what?
Put that high octane.
Yeah, that's it.
Put that high octane on their ass.
This is a rough op, but you're a pro. You'll bounce back. We're on the zone. Capture zone contested. The zone's in
Oh, he got
danger.
me. Oh, he got me.
Ultra ready for deployment. We're locking down the zone, changing coordinates.
That's right. Well, tickle your booty hole, boy.
How's her behind me?
Oh.
The zone's in danger.
Ow!
Zone contested. We're locking down the zone.
Woohoo! Active camo.
Zone changing location. The zone's in danger.
Ooh! High octane, nigga.
Zone compromised. We're on the zone.
Ooh! Triple, goddammit. High octane, baby.
Zone under attack. We're on the zone.
This nigga with this sniper, boy, he be coming out of nowhere.
Capture zone moving.
Real.
Man.
I'll allow it.
Run, don't run.
Zone contested.
Engage camo.
Zone under attack. We're locking down the zone. This off's about to end, Agent.
Oh, listen.
Damn.
Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands.
Oh my god. They don't never let me get it like that though. They don't never let me get it like that.
Protect zone location changing. We're locking down the zone. Zone compromised.
Engage camo.
You're about to win this, Agent. Stay
Ooh!
focused.
Oh, I thought the game had ended. I had to stop shooting.
Oh no, we still got like 20 seconds.
Dumbass.
Ally 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission accomplished.
There you go. There we go. There we go.
Somebody almost had 100 kills.
Ooh.
Damn.
Whoa, you were close.
That boy had 92. Shit. I knew you almost had 100. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wiping his nose and I'm wiping her nose. Bitches so slimy, start wiping my eye. Walk up, I stay with the fire. My chopper ain't go smoke that boy like gas, that back with a good plum on my last. Pull up, execute, so my boys ain't gotta wear no mask. This is not no jack. Pull a new whip, did you dash? Pull up with the paper tax. The bitch, I got cash with tax. 10,000 my money, make fly the impact. 100 rounds was so fat right out the mag. If you gon' sit, then a nigga gon' sag. If you throw a hook, I might throw a jack. I swear that these boy, they be going outside. I'ma continue to get the back. Red bottom, no Giuseppe step. Dumb in my throat and it dumb in my neck. I make your mama upset. Then I Uzi hit your edge like a tick. Some say that I'm blessed, man, put that to rest. the bitches don't like a rest. Tryna keep up with me or put you in debt. I'm the captain on the ship, Johnny Depp. Do I like getting money? Yes. Do I like fucking hoes? Yes. 100K for a show? Yes. I got bitches around the globe. Tell you, McCartney on me, bitch, I feel like Stella. Got my groove back, I'm feeling better. Never told that I'm living better. What a rat do without the cheddar? Bitch.
We don't play no broke games. Pussy Willie, no names. Honey's fucking no change. I just flipped the whole range. And I be too dripped out. All whites, cocaine. How I pick this shit out. No store, insane. Ricky on my bitch. H on my clips. I got hella chips. Fucking let them dip. Honey's in my clip. Fully auto, yeah, this shit go wild. Pussy ass nigga, they ain't got no style. 42 sip, but this shit go down. All the spaghetti. And she know she get that, she ready. Got no 20, this money spaghetti. I just made a few plays with the Sally. Heard he read it, heard he told son, it's tell it. When he
Occupy. Here's the setup. Seek, seize, and defend. 3, 2, 1. Secure the capture zone. I'll keep you apprised of its location.
Gathering intel.
We're on the zone. Capture zone contested. Tango's lighting up the scope. Really coming out of the woodwork.
What? That was playing.
Target down. Zone under assault.
Where am I going?
Allies on the zone.
Gathering intel.
Was that revenge? Capture zone is moving. Capture zone contested.
What the fuck? Oh, okay,
The zone's in danger.
Bro, no fucking way. I'm hella weak for that, though.
Sticky out.
Bro. I'm getting hit.
Capture zone contested. Allies on the zone. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your OPSAT now. Zone under assault.
Gathering intel.
Capture zone contested. I'll allow it. Capture zone is moving.
He's that low, but he let him get me.
We're locking down the zone.
Gathering intel.
Look at me. Oh man, you're looking the wrong way, dude.
Zone compromised. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your OPSAT now. We're locking down the zone.
What am I shooting at? Of course, I can't see them.
Gathering intel.
Allies on the zone. This is a rough op, but you're a pro. You'll bounce back.
Bro, they got shit everywhere.
Capture zone is moving. Zone compromised. Capture zone contested. We're locking down the zone.
Revealing enemies.
Revenge. I can't condone it, but I get it. Zone under assault. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your OPSAT now.
Revealing enemies.
Bruh, come on.
Zone under assault. Ultra ready. Capture zone contested.
Of course, motherfucker.
Capture zone is moving. We're locking down the zone.
I require first aid. Gathering intel.
The zone's in danger. Ultra ready for deployment. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your OPSAT now. We're on the zone.
Fire up high!
The zone's in danger. Rogue Echelon agent activated sonar goggles.
Oh, shit.
Revealing enemies.
Mission wrapping up. Only I can switch from last-minute bulletproof tactics to your OPSAT. I'll start filling out the mission failure report, get a head start on the bookkeeping.
Activating sonar.
That was hardly by the book, Agent.
Up to ass that game. 24 kills. What is that? What is that? Oh, just 19 hours remaining? Oh, shit. Get in there. There. Like, maybe. Bro, it took him so long to get to the fucking menu. I can't feel my face, I can't feel my legs, no. Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm going for the night. Peace out, motherfuckers.